Alright, hopefully that works. I know some people are having sound issues, but I don't think it's on my end. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Socksman, Darkholder, Nord, Gamer, Hi Sparkly, how's it going? Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Hope you had a chill weekend or a fun weekend or whatever you prefer. I'm recuperating a little bit from last night, still. I don't tend to go out much anymore. But I was kind of dragged to a bachelorette party last night for my cousin who's getting married in August. And the bachelorette party, it happened to be at a dive bar in the basement, but the dive bar was also a gay club that had drag shows. So we went to a drag show in the basement of a dive bar last night. I'm still recuperating a little bit from shoving dollar bills into a drag queen's cleavage last night. So that was my night. It was fun and exciting. I'll spare everyone the gory details, but it was a good time. And honestly, the drag queens were really hot. Like, I was expecting a lot of like kind of schlubby looking drag queens. Like you get the picture of like dudes with like the kind of stubble and they're kind of big dudes and they like squeezed into tight dresses and stuff. But these dudes were like jacked. They were ripped. They had better legs than most women do. Like, legs and butts than most ladies do. I don't know what they do. But they all looked amazing, and their makeup, too, was on point. So it's like classy drag queens, not like schlubby drag queens. But it was funny because it was a bachelorette party, and it was a mix of my cousin's friends and her family, so her mother was there. And a couple of her mother's friends, and that's who me and my sister-in-law, which is who I was going with, were sitting with. It was like sitting at tables, kind of on the side of the club while we were watching. There was a little stage in the front, and her like her mother and her mother's friends just kept asking all these questions to me and my sister-in-law because they didn't really understand drag queens. They're like, "Are they transgender? Like, are they men? Do they think they're women?" Like, just like they were trying so hard to be like politically correct, but they just weren't getting the concept of what a drag queen is, which is it's a man. It's usually a gay man, typically a gay man who just dresses as a woman. They don't consider themselves a woman, but they dress as it for entertainment or for a show. And they were really good at it. There was one who was dressed up as let me see if I can find the video actually. There was the best one was one who was dressed up as Missy Elliott. And there's this one video, she has this suit that's like this big, dumb-looking inflatable suit. It looks like she's wearing an inflatable trash bag. And someone was dressed up like Missy Elliott in one of the like drag queens was dressed up like Missy Elliott in this giant inflatable like trash bag suit. It was amazing. He was just like waddling around the floor. Like people were trying to shove dollar bills into the trash bag. I'm gonna be a drag queen. Honestly, they were having so much fun. I was like, if I were a dude, if I were a gay dude, I don't think there's that many straight drag queens. I could be wrong, but if I were a gay dude, I would totally be a drag queen. That looks like a lot of fun. Like, if you have the right type of outgoing personality and you like to perform and sing and dance, that looks like a lot of fun. But it was at this place called Jacques Cabaret, which used to be apparently a big gay bar in the Boston area, and it was depressing a little bit because you could tell that it's been kind of converted into this like hotbed for bachelorette parties because all the Yelp reviews were like from people who were like, yeah, I used to go here to go on like just watch the drag shows and just like go on dates with my boyfriend or girlfriend. It was like gay couples. And they're like, we don't go anymore because it's just all obnoxious girls getting white girl wasted and like throwing dollar bills at the drag queens. It's all bachelorette parties. I have never been crammed into a room with so many drunken, like screaming white girls in my life. It was obnoxious a little bit. and I wasn't drunk, so it made it more obnoxious. But there were so many bachelorette parties. It was absurd. Like, every single person there was with a bachelorette party, except one gay couple sitting at the bar, who the drag queens really focused on, because I think they realized they were the only people who weren't dragged there, which was with a bachelorette party. But it was pretty fun overall. Would do again if there was a way to get there without, like, they have shows in the middle of the week. I think it's just the weekends that are really big on just drunk white chicks hitting up the place. You have a friend who performs as a drag queen in Frisco? Oh, San Francisco? That's cool. Seems like a fun gig. Are they a gay man? Like I was saying, I don't know if there's straight men who do drag. I'm assuming there's a few, but probably not very many. Awesome, how's it going? Not been paying a ton of attention to Darkest Dungeon, still no deaths. Yeah, I know. The thing with this game is I've been hesitant to stream it because a lot of people find it super boring, and I totally understand that, but I do have fun streaming it. I'm just kind of in this weird limbo with games that I don't know what to play at the moment, so I'm skipping around pretty extensively, and I start games like Snake Pass is a lot of fun. I really enjoy Snake Pass. As a stream game, it sucks because I couldn't get the hang of it, but when I've been playing it a little bit off stream. I beat that part. I got stuck last stream, but you have to go super slow. Like that's how you beat that game. Is you move like every little bit of the snake, like a freaking millimeter at a time, so the physics don't just all topple the snake like off of whatever you're trying to climb. And that's boring to watch, as cute of a game as it is, and how like salty it was making me, which is entertaining in its own right. It's slow. It's very slow. So it's tough for me to find a game that, like, you guys are gonna want to watch, that I have fun playing, that isn't Bloodborne, because I don't want to play Bloodborne all the time. Shrimp Girl Wasted. I don't drink very much anymore. I don't. But I did, like, last night. I don't do it a lot, but I did take a little bit of anxiety medicine, because, like, I knew I was gonna be crammed into a room with, like, 50 screaming white chicks. And I used to have a lot of panic attacks in situations like crowds and stuff, so I just took like a tiny bit of that, but it made me a little bit out of it, so I was like feeling kind of high, and I was in a basement with a bunch of drag queens, and like, it was very confusing. It was like something out of like a I don't even know, a reality TV show or something. But it was still fun. He's gay, he performs normally and has a couple CDs out under his own name. That's awesome. That is awesome. That sounds like it seems like it would be a very fun career, because it is just kind of a performance in its own. It's its own thing. If it depends, because like I was wondering this, because the show that we went to, the drag queens were pretty much like almost strippers. They were like really tame strippers with the stuff they were doing. Like they weren't just like freaking in a G-string or something. They had a decent amount of outfits on it, but they were like dancing on girls and like freaking grinding in their faces and stuff. And I don't know if drag queens normally do that, or if this was like Magic Mike drag queens. I thought drag queens were more theatrical and just kind of focused on that type of performance. Maybe there's a spectrum of drag queens. How's it going, Free Rida? You haven't been white girl wasted. Can you be white girl wasted if you're a dude? Is there a white dude wasted equivalent of white girl wasted? Is there another name for it? Drag queen stream, let's go. You can't be a drag queen as a lady, it's a drag king, and for that, you put on like a fedora and just draw like a mustache on, and like some eyeliner or something, some facial hair. Tie the hair back. I don't know. I don't think I could pull it off. It's almost August. Exactly, Sparkly. Are you excited for Yakuza 2? I'm so excited. Yakuza 2 and in October, Fist of the North Star. And I just pre-ordered Resident Evil 2. So those of you, I know a lot of people are like really not such fans of pre-orders, and I understand that. But if you can get a discount, I think it's worth it. So Green Man Gaming, like the stream is now sponsored by Green Man Gaming, but they're doing a sale right now, and Resident Evil 2 was like 10 or 15 something off if you pre-ordered it, and I'm gonna get the game anyway, so I just pre-ordered it so I can pay $10 less for the game that I'm already going to get. So if any of you are interested in that game, they have a pretty good deal on the pre-order. Makeup stream. Hello, Wolf. How's it going? I'm just talking about the drag show that I went to last night. I was dragged to the drag show because it was my cousin's bachelorette party, and I was invited. I was going with my sister-in-law because we were both like little old ladies, and we didn't want to get wasted and stuff. So we needed someone to commiserate with. So we just kind of sat there and enjoyed the show. Sat there quietly and tried not to get like freaking drag queens grinding in our faces. Zero, how's it going? the drag show strippers, probably not the strippers that you guys are interested in, because they were all dudes dressed up like ladies, but they were really hot. Like I keep saying, like they were really good looking drag queens. They were. I was very surprised. They had very good costumes. I was gonna look up that Missy Elliott video. Hold on. Inflatable suit. So this is video where she's in an inflatable suit, and they had that. Is it this one? They had the suit. Yes, it's this one. How do I pull this up? It doesn't like to capture Chrome, so I gotta use Firefox, which is obnoxious. This is where we get Twitch.
This is an ad for a project management tool.
Shut up! This is where we get Twitch banned for Missy Elliott videos. Alright, hold on. So they had, skip this shit. They had this suit. Like one of the drag queens was in this particular suit that she has, and was just like waddling around. That like black suit. Just like, it was so good. They don't show it that much. It's like just clips of it. But yeah, to that song, he was just dancing around like freaking what's that, like a weeble wobble? Like he's just like flapping around. Flapping around it wasn't even a stage, it was like a concrete floor with like curtains at the back of the bar, like at the back of the room, and like really kind of ghetto looking LED stars around the curtains, and then a pole in the middle. But he was just kind of like this to the music. You decided to try your hand at speedrunning Celeste. You got 1 hour and 33 minutes, which it's not last place on the leaderboard, so that has to count for something. That's cool, Blossom. Oh, I got hosted by the lunchroom. Oh shit. How's it going, guys? I'm just starting up the stream and showing people Missy Elliott videos and talking about the drag show that I was dragged to last night. How was the rest of the talk show, guys? It was very interesting. Very interesting talk show. Guys, please go follow the lunchroom if you haven't given them a follow. They do some interesting talk shows now and then. I don't think I have a mod on right now, so I will do this myself. But yeah, they do some talk shows. We did some D&D for a while on the lunchroom channel. Hopefully we might be able to do that again sometime. But how's it going, guys? Welcome. We're gonna play some Darkest Dungeon. I'm just doing the little quick IRL portion of the stream before we start up. You love D&D? Well, you might like... I'm not super into D&D, but I really enjoyed what we played with the lunchroom, and I'm hoping to play some more of it, because it was so much fun, but we just haven't really had the time to set everything up. Soldark, how's it going? Oh yeah, Manus. I was watching that a little bit, Soldark. I was getting too triggered to really continue watching anyone die to Manus for hours. I was having flashbacks to my own experiences. But this is Radiant mode Darkest Dungeon, so it's not super challenging. It is. No one's died yet. I'm assuming we're gonna all die of heart attacks tonight, because that's how this game seems to go, is you do really well and then you do really bad in a short period of time. But I'm hoping we continue doing well. And thank you for that follow, SG Hall Art. Appreciate it. And how's it going, Bohan? Yeah, D&D is a lot of fun, but it seems to depend a lot on your group. But like that seems to be the main, like you really gotta have people you can feel comfortable role-playing, or if you're like just kind of getting into character with, I think. Because otherwise you're not gonna really get the full fun of the game. But that's kind of as someone who hasn't really played too much of it, maybe it's easier for people who are more experienced with the game. You're excited for season 2? Are they gonna be new characters or the same ones? So we're thinking of continuing with the same characters, but it's all kind of up to if we can get the group back together. Everyone kind of started buying houses and stuff, so they're a little busy. Hopefully we can get everyone together though, and continue with our same characters, because we really didn't get to finish their stories and none of them died. Socksman, everyone is alive. No one's died. I gotta actively work to get someone killed, it seems like.
Oh my god!
And thank you for the follow, Bohan. I appreciate it. And thanks again for the raid, the host from the lunchroom. Can I post a picture of the right way for a snake to climb a rope? Yes, you can, Modog. If it's appropriate. Go for it.
Oh, gross! Gross!
Thank you for the 10 bits. Hello, Wolf. I appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the game. Wait, let me check this link. That's how you climb a rope as a snake! Where was that picture, Modog, when I was playing Snake Pass? Where's that picture? That's how snake do. The game is supposed to make you think like a snake, and apparently you got a coil, way more than I was doing. But that's what that snake's doing. He's got the coil down. He's been playing enough Snake Pass to know how to climb a rope. I wish I could play that game on stream. I've been playing a little bit off stream. I got past where I was stuck last time, but it's too much. It's the Dark Souls of snake games. It's too complicated, and people would just kind of be sitting there like face palming more than usual. You struggle getting into role playing. You just recently started getting into it, and you've been playing it for like 8 months. Oh, D&D? Do you have a group that you play in person, or do you play on like Roll20 or something? Oh my god, get a box. Alright, let me start the game. Someday I might actually play Metal Gear and you guys are gonna be like, what are you doing? You will be so shocked that we actually did it. Alright, where's my game at? I haven't played this game in like 10 days, so hopefully everything's set up okay. Professional stream content. You play on Roll20? Yeah, Roll20 is great. I'm glad there's something like it that exists now. Because, prior to the advent of the internet and stuff, if you had a D&D group and you guys got split up or for whatever reason, you could never play, but now you can play with friends wherever.
Ruin has come to our family.
Oh god, it's loud. Hold on.
You remember our venerable house?
Our venerable house.
Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor.
Alright, we got a game.
I lived all my years in that ancient rumor.
See if it's less loud when we leave the narration info dump screen. Do do do. Do do do. Okay. Everything's set up. How's it going, t-shirt? Snake Pass when? When I get over the self-consciousness of playing a game that involves spending 20 minutes trying to inch a snake, like, millimeter by millimeter, up a pole for hours at a time. You always want to play D&D but don't have the friends to play it with? I was thinking of doing a community D&D, but we would need a DM. That's the problem. Someone needs to volunteer for the cause to be the DM, and DMing seems like kind of a lot of work. How's it going, Sopiak? Yeah, it's Radiant difficulty, but apparently Radiant difficulty only affects the amount of money you have. Think? Not how difficult
I see something
the actual
long
encounters are?
absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
A glimmer of hope? In my party? In my darkest dungeon? How dare they? Bam just killed Manus. Nice! Nice. I was wondering if it's possible even with that type of build, because when I beat him, I ended up having to beat him off stream because I was so frustrated, but I was fast rolling, because he's basically a Bloodborne boss. Like, he's a prototype, he feels like a prototype for a Bloodborne boss, so I played in a way that I could avoid quicker, like really fast rolls were the way that I found was easiest to beat him, like fast roll one hit, like, just very deliberately. So having like a heavy weapon build is tough. What is this? Camping skills.
At
Oh, this
home
new.
in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
And her style is impeccable. Look at that! Look at that, is it a stole? Her stole? Is that what it's called when they wrap a dead animal around your shoulders? And call it, an accessory? Alright, thanks for the lurk, Bohan. Daiki, how's it going? I know, should I honestly want to play more Snake Pass. I like this game a lot. I honestly want to play more Snake Pass too, but I don't think I want to stream it. I don't know. RSJ is still stressed, and Age is stressing too, and he's afraid of everything, and we need him, because the gesture's really good. We gotta, okay, that's, first thing first, let's send these guys off, because they definitely need, a little bit of stress relief. I don't know what RSJ can do. Some of them can only do one thing to get stress relief. What's RSJ? He can only gamble. Okay, so we gotta send him to just blow all our hard-earned money. Here? Is it the tavern? This guy's just a jerk. His sole purpose is just, just to take up one slot that we could use to help our party. Look at the booty! Didn't Radiant also do some changes to the Darkest Dungeon? It may have, but I haven't gotten there yet, Diggy. He's in the one place too! Damn it, I didn't even realize. He's in the one. He's in the one that I need. Oh, is there a way to get one more slot? Let's just do it. This? No, it just increases. Oh man! It doesn't make another slot. How do you get another slot? You just don't? You gotta, is it like a further down the tree upgrade, I'm guessing? Well, RSJ can just sit on the sideline, I guess, and do nothing, because all he wants to do is gamble. He's just like got this urge to gamble, and he's just frantically paced out, just stressing himself to death, paranoid that someone, like, he's gonna lose all his money if he doesn't go gamble and win some. A glimmer of hope in my party? It's more likely— I know, we're doing well, honestly. I'm waiting for it to all go horribly awry. So what can Age do? How can we heal up Age? He's God-fearing. So he'll only pray, so we know that that asshole is currently gambling, so the pray slot should be free. So he can go pray. Age needs to pray. Needs to pray to the meme lord. Yeah, the music is really good, Sparkly, and it's not too overbearing, especially the town music. Like, some games I played, Monster Hunter World comes to mind. When you hear the town music too long, it just gets super irritating, because it's just so bombastic and loud. It's not what you want, I feel like, in a hub world. How do you know that animal's dead? Oh, the stole? The stole on his, stole on the survivalist? Looks pretty dead to me. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. It looks pretty dead. It's missing some parts that it needs to be like a living animal, I think. Send you to the brothel? I think you're fine, Socksman. You're absolutely fine. 28 stress. Like, no afflictions. Totally fine. Radiant lets you take higher level guys into lower level dungeons, makes leveling up new guys a lot less of a headache. How's it going, Nephrine? Okay, yeah, that's what I heard, was it removes the horrible grind more than anything, and that's why I decided to do it, because I don't like grinding in games. I don't have the patience for that. Makes me wish I was doing something else than leveling up characters, so that was my main goal. I didn't want to make the game too easy, so I was kind of concerned, but... So what does this do? Increases available camping skills and reduces their learning cost. Huh. So this is only really useful in the longer dungeons, right? The camping skills, you don't really use them so much. I guess I can put RSJ there, because he can't like, unstress or do anything useful this turn, because he can't gamble. So how does this work? Do I pick one? Do you just pick between, like, is it like a respec? What does this actually do? I'm a little confused. So you lose these, or do you just gain the new ones? Heal 20, ooh. Well, that's kind of good. You promise you won't kill everyone? I mean, I find that a little difficult to believe, Socksman, given your track record, that you won't kill everyone or just try to sleep with them, or both. Sleep with them and then kill them. Oh, it lets you take people. I don't know, maybe. We're gonna find out if I ever get there. 20 hours into the playthrough. 30 hours into the playthrough. Okay, Sparkly, okay. Between you and Socksman, I don't know, you guys are on thin ice. How's it going, Cuthwolf? Yeah, Age always needs to pray, he's a heathen. Colors of Madness? Oh, is that the DLC? Music Diggy? Yeah, you definitely need, I'm gonna try to get this. You definitely need... Oh, it is a toggle, okay. Experience in D&D to be a good DM, because you need to kind of anticipate the type of situations that come up, I think. And if you're new, it's hard enough just learning the rules of the game, because there's a lot of rules. Send you anyway! No, I need you! I don't even know, I can't... Age is praying, so... He's the only one we need, right? Everyone else is good? How is everyone so good? Like, stress-wise. I thought we fought a boss last time. Everyone's pretty much okay outside of those two. How's it going, Aeon? How's it going, Z? And how's it going, Sierra Gold? Welcome, guys. How you doing tonight? You need a massage? Me too, Z. I don't have my own character in here. Alright, I was looking at these. They don't look great. Accuracy stone. Yeah, these all kind of suck. I should probably, Does this just cost? Is there a way to increase rarity? Doesn't look like it. Give you like 50 games? Oh, 50 games of D&D. It's so hard with scheduling a bunch of adults to play, even online. It's difficult because everyone's got different schedules. Like, at least with us, the only thing that really seemed to work for everyone was Friday nights. And, people make plans on Friday nights, too. And I'm, like, really hesitant to upgrade weapons and armor, because I don't know who I want to rely on at this point. I guess Socksman's been doing work, so... But, like... Let's get armor smithing, I guess? Make him a little... I can't! I need deeds. How do I get deeds? Do I have enough? So it's 8 deeds? There we go.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to
I
prolong
think
a soldier's life.
Be better than increasing attack. So it'll let you tank a few more hits at least. You're just wearing worn cloth and a plate, Socksman. We gotta give you actual armor. So now you get light cloth and plate instead of worn cloth. You've been upgraded from dirty, filthy, disgusting rags to actual clothing. Congrats. Isn't trying to sleep with people what one does at a brothel? It is, but I think Socksman is banned from the brothel because he has deviant tastes. So he's got to make do with the rest of our party because he's banned. He's forever banned from the brothel. WRPG is so complex? Is this a WRPG? Is this considered a WRPG? JRPGs are super grindy, even if they're not incredibly complex most of the time. A lot of them seem very grindy. A couple of your friends bought No Man's Sky today, so I guess they'll be nagging you to buy it soon. Well, you gotta succumb to the trends. Like everyone else is playing that game right now. It doesn't look that crazy good. It looks okay. but not like, have any of you guys actually played it? I have a couple of people I was talking to last time said they played it and it was okay, but it's still, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of motivation to do stuff. Yeah, remember when we said you were gonna die first? It can still happen, but you know what? You got protection now. You get some cloths. Who else can we give cloths to? So I'm thinking our party for the next one's gonna be Samus, because he does a shit ton of damage. We can do Samus, we can do Socksman. Maybe Sparkly, because Sparkly's doing okay. And then something ranged? Who's ranged? The Plague Doctor ranged mostly? Or backlines? Who do I have that's backlines? I know Socksman's backlines. The Occultist, I think? I'm running out of people to put towards the back of the party. You've been running the same game for D&D almost 2 years now. You barely made any progress because we're all in separate states and either go to college or have jobs. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Have you been doing it on Roll20 too, Fnord? Or is it just that's the only time you can meet up in person is like once every couple months or whatever to continue it? I don't want you to die, Socksman. Alright, let's try to... I think we're pretty set. I don't think there's anyone else that we can really send. Maybe... You know what, we'll send Z. Because he's at 80. I'll send Z to heal up a little bit of stress. What is that an axe? He doesn't want to flagellate himself? Oh no, he can only flagellate himself, I think. Oh wait, no, he needs treatment. How do I get him treatment again? Z has still got rabies. Like, I don't know. He still has rabies. Where do I go to remove rabies? Oh, here. Z needs some help. Diseases. I think that's a disease. Yes. Okay, we got the rabies. Let's it would be okay on anyone else other than Z, I think, because Z already has the lazy eye, which is minus whatever % accuracy, so now he's super inaccurate. Because he's rattling, frothing at the mouth, and like swinging, just completely missing because of his lazy eye. So I think we should probably cure his rabies. I don't know if that's something he can live with. Give me pain. We're gonna instead of flagellating, we're gonna treat you to a nice retreat in the medical ward, the old medical ward, where they're going to like attach leeches to you to cure your rabies. You don't feel well at all. Okay, it's okay. Suck it up. You'll be fine. You tried to pull some freaky shit at the brothel. He did. The type of freaky shit that only someone who is aspiring to be a saint can pull. Yeah, the space exploration game, but I don't think No Man's Sky is really the game. I don't think it's the game. It's suicide. Wait. What can I do with RSJ? Alright, RSJ, you leaving. We are gonna put in... Who did I say? I said... Samus is in. Socksman is in. I think I need Sparkly here. Or does Sparkly need to be like front line? Well, that's probably okay. That seems... Oh no, because he... Chop. Oh, but that does no damage. Yeah, he's probably fine where he is. Yeah, I heard it's close to what they originally promised, but that doesn't mean it's a good game. That's the thing. Your current D&D group is coming up on its first year anniversary. That's awesome. Do you play in person or on Roll20? A lot of people seem to use Roll20, which is great because it's just so nice to have something like that as far as coordinating stuff goes. Even if you're coordinating stuff with IRL friends, it makes it a lot easier when everyone's kind of moved away. You want someone to die? The viewership demands death. Okay, well who's the most likely to die? I haven't used chicken in a while. Maybe we could use chicken. Do we want chicken to die? Or fart doc? Level 0 fart doc? Or Blossom. Where is Blossom supposed to go? Alright, we could probably use Blossom. Our edgelord. Grave robber. Apprentice grave robber character. That seems okay to me. This looks like a solid lineup. So Pathfinder... Is Pathfinder supposed to be more or less complex than, like, the recent D&D editions? I think I saw someone posted, I think it was Sparkly posted in the Discord, there's a video game coming out based on Pathfinder. I know there's been a lot of games based on D&D rules, but... Okay, Socksman. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, that actually sounds like nice weather, Z. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hopefully the heat wave will be kept at bay for a little bit. So where do we want to go? I don't know what the number means. Clear the path to boost to the boss. Let's try... I don't think I've done Cove yet. What's this thing? Agility whistle? I don't want that thing. Alright, let's go fight some fish. I don't think... We haven't been here yet, so this seems like it'll be a good time. So it was what, like 8 food? So this is a short dungeon, so I think we're okay with like 10 food. And 10 torches? That's what I usually get. It's been a while. Been quite a bit since I've played. We had a 95-degree heat here the other day, and people were calling it pleasantly cold. Well, when your temperature's average in like the triple digits, it probably feels very refreshing to have that drop. Who are you this time? You're still the leper, Sparkly, but you're not abusive anymore. We cured you of your abusive tendencies. I forget where we sent you, but they scared the abusiveness right out of you. Use chicken. Chicken is neglect. Chicken is so neglected. I don't know if we're gonna get blight from fish, but I'll take 2 of those. I'll take 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 shovels. And I think this is probably okay. Looks good to me. I don't remember. Let's do it. May not be enough. It's been a while since I played. Automaton, phobia, fear of things that move on their own. Yeah, it's stress versus humans. How's it going, Lunar Ride, by the way? Welcome. You so pumped for that Pathfinder video game and following development since early Kickstarter. Yeah, it looks really good from the trailer. I'm curious to see how it reviews when it comes out. I've never really played anything like it.
Caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Salt-soaked
They must be flushed out.
caverns. It's soaked, like I know this is supposed to be by the ocean, but the first visual that comes to mind is just the salty tears of all the players that probably died here before me. It's D&D 3.5.5? So it's just kind of D&D that branched a different direction? Like rule set or whatever? Noel, how's it going? How's it going? How's your weekend going? He took anchor management. He did. Why am I holding this head still? I feel like I should probably not be holding this still. Let's get rid of this. How do I... Can I just stockpile that? I don't want to drop it by accident. Okay. I had that last time because we were fighting a boss. Probably should have stored it somewhere. Can you store loot like this? Or do you have to, like, basically enter a dungeon and then leave the dungeon with it in your inventory slot and then it'll be stored after the end? Excuse me, instead of being on a character? Because I think I'll only use it if we're towards the end and Semis is not too stressed out. Oh my god, it's amazing how much a little air circulation changes things. Alright, which way do we want to go? What's the goal? 100% of room battles? Alright, might as well go to the right then. This is new looking. Everything's all barnacle-y. I'm digging it. A treasure chest blanketed in barnacles, just as I was saying. Alright. Do I want to use the skeleton key on this little old barnacle-crusted chest. What could be in it? Is it maybe filled with more barnacles? Or maybe one giant barnacle? Let's see. Great. Thank you, game. There's still booty inside.
Wealth beyond measure.
It's
Awarded to the
75
brave and
whole
the
golds for
foolhardy
me.
alike.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'll put that in my pocket. Aha! Worth. And Fishman. Stress wave? Don't do that! Seaward slash. Alright, this is all new to me. I don't know these guys. Been painting some Warhammer 40k minis. The details on this and brushstrokes are hard. That seems like it would be kind of a relaxing hobby. Even if it is a little bit difficult, it's kind of like painting like model Gundam kits and stuff. Only teeny tiny little figs. How big are they? They're like a couple inches big? It's like 3.5 with all the broken shit fixed or something like that. Don't look, Z, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't spend it all in one place. I'll try not to. I'm gonna put that towards treatment. Inevitable treatment for my poor sick party. How's it going, Alice? Oh my god, that emote's so cute. What is that? That's a Franker Spaces emote? I've never seen that one. I used the wrong item. It was a... Was it not a strongbox? It was a treasure chest, wasn't it? You can't use the key on a treasure chest? Like 1/20th of the night with a wench? Or all of the night with a really ugly wench? How's it going, Winnie Musha? Alright, so I'm gonna bap. The pelagic... Pelagic? I don't know what that means. They probably just said it, and I don't know what it means. Pelagic Shaman. Let's do... Oh, I can't reach. Alright, we'll do... I think it matters too much. Okay, alright, that was some overkill. Sparkly's pretty swole. And buffed, alright. I forget how the Grave Robber works, so... lunge... Rushing daggers is a debuff, thrown dagger. Which one marks? None of them mark. That I can tell. This one moves me forward too. Seems like our best chance for doing some damage on this guy in the back. That's not too bad. And then let's get some dazzling light on this dude. Light it up. It's a cat and it's a bag. What more can you want? You was in a store and something reminded so much of you, so much of me. What was it, Alice? What was it? Was it a cat bag? Were you in the store going to buy Old Bay to shut Age up? This music is so good. Is this different from the music in the other dungeon? This particular music sounds really good.
Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Man, gotta do a lunge. Okay, well, I don't know why I complained about that. My party is OP.
Inspiration
and improvement.
and improvement.
What more could I ask for than inspiration and improvement? Amazing. I'll take all of that. And this almost worthless citrine. You came across the scariest picture from that universe you've ever seen. Let me click. That's clickbait. Scariest picture from the Warhammer universe. What am I looking at? What is it? I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks like an Eldritch Abomination. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh my god, is that a new emote, Alice? Is that one of your like $10 or $25 emotes? That's so cute. It's so cute. Did you make your own emotes, Alice, or did you commission someone to do it? They're so cute. Super freaking cute. Alright, let's keep walking. I gotta pay a little bit of attention so I don't step into something. Where Chicken Onimusha? I was debating putting him in the party, but you weren't here. I don't want to send Chicken on an adventure when his namesake isn't here. I'm gonna move. I gotta remember to move the grave robber back. Pelagic is related to the open sea. Ah, thank you. Thank you. So, it's very specific. Specifically the open sea. As opposed to like the shore or other parts of the ocean. Deep water. There's no Old Bay here in Quebec. There must be some language that prevents it. I believe you. It's honestly, it's not as crazy. Oh god. Oh, we surprised this whole party. I don't know what sort of freaky cult shit they were doing in here with these dudes and the fish people, but they look pretty startled. Old Bay is not as crazy good as Age makes it out to be. It's just a spice mix. I think it's mostly celery salt or garlic or something. It's good. It's not like the be-all end-all to spice mixes. Alright, I'm taking out this bitch in the back first because she makes everyone crazy. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not about that life. Socksman can't do any damage. So we'll light it up. Keep things nice and bright. Oh, stun! I forget it does a stun! That's so good, because now she can't attack me and make me crazy. Lunge is so strong, Nephrine. I didn't realize. Tyrannid swarm at the bottom with the entire Milky Way galaxy in the middle? Oh, that's what the picture was? I don't even know what a Tyrannid is. Oh, it's like a wave of enemy. That's pretty scary. So is that... it's fan art? Fan art of what? Like... I don't understand the Warhammer universe. I thought... so there's video games, there's the figures. Alice, please. You did make them? Oh my god, they're so cute. Super cute. Good job. Good job. I had to commission someone for mine because I don't know how to draw. Let's do this. Do you draw as a hobby, Alice? Man, I can't reach the one that I want to reach. Unless... no, that's self. Damn it. Sparkly only care about himself. He can only heal himself, buff himself. I guess doing damage helps them. No! Helps the party. Alright, what are we gonna do about Samus? Can Samus reach this dude? I think he can. But with which one? If it bleeds. I think this one? Alright, this should plug him off. This might be overkill, because he's stunned anyway, right? So he's gonna miss his next turn? So we can effectively kind of ignore him and hit someone else. Yopping. Remember Yop! Let's make a Yop. Yes. They're all stunned. I don't think that was necessary. I probably should have just done damage. I thought it did damage, but I didn't read. Sometimes it's good to read things, guys. Oh. Oh, they're huge space bugs. Ah! They come from outside the Milky Way galaxy and they eat absolutely everything. I don't know why that makes me think of Ender's Game, because that's not what were they called? Buggers or bug something in Ender's Game, but there was like this... it's so long since I read the book. A degree in fine arts you used to help you get dates. I didn't know you had a fine arts degree. And you work in the food industry. We're kindred spirits. Me with my photojournalism degree working in food service. I didn't know. Well, it seems like it's come to good use in drawing cute Twitch emotes.
Give them no quarter.
Can't even give them a quarter. I don't even have pennies. I got like 75. I guess it's gold. Stop rending!
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
The end does not approach. We're fine. No one's crazy. Stop being so dramatic. Everything is under control. I'm just Sparkly's just bleeding a little. He's got the leprosy. I mean, if he's a leper, I'm sure he's used to freaking bleeding from random spots anyway. How's it going? Ravishing Rick Rude, welcome. Is that, well, Is that Daydreams under a new name? Are you trying to debate me? That seems like something Daydreams would say. I feel like I'm onto something. I'm gonna get so confused now. It's just the color and the number of characters look the same as Daydreams. Alright. Yeah, chop. I overthink very
surges as the enemy crumbles.
basic. Wait, what? I just am not paying enough attention. Wait, I can lunge? Lunge this dude. I should one-shot him with the way things. Nope. We got really lucky last time. Spear fishing. This is pretty morbid with the freaking fishmen having spears. Like, did they spear each other? Did they spear, like, less developed fish people and eat them? I don't understand what they're using the spears for. Did they used to be fishermen and they were just turned into horrible fish people? Yoppy doodle. Prioritize on healing the most important team member. Well, that's what you gotta do now. But apparently you can't heal yourself unless you're in the front lines. You want the enemies to see you healing yourself. It's important. I guess I'll reluctantly have Socksman waste his heal on you, even though you can heal yourself. You have no idea. I have a degree in photojournalism. I try to keep it on the DLS because it's not one of my best choices in life. But yeah, I do. Let's see if nope.
As the fiend falls,
Wait, no, it did enough.
a faint
And his
hope
corpse is
blossoms.
bleeding. Alright, all we can do is edgelord fade to the back, so let's do that. My mission is done. He is kind of annoying. He's good in certain times, kind of hyping it up, but other times there's not much going on and he makes it seem like everyone is dying and everything is lost at the same time. Let's heal up. We can probably get a full heal on Sparkly if we comboed this with Sparkly's own heal. Everything is under control. Famous last words. I'm trying to push it so hard, Lunar, because I haven't had anyone die yet. Just out of pure RNG. Stupid luck. And people want to see blood. They watch this game for blood. They watch this game for suffering, and so far it's been pretty tame. So I'm trying to give the people what they want. But I'm thinking it's because I'm playing on the easier difficulty. So far it hasn't been too crazy. I can just call you Rick. Okay, I'll try, but it's hard because your brain locks into calling someone one thing for a while and then they change their name and you gotta rewire everything like to get used to calling them someone different. If these guys spearfish, does this make them cannibals? I think so. I think it does. Is cannibal a word just used for humans eating humans, or is it used for any species eating its own species members? Man, I can't lunge. All I can do is this one. Okay! All I have to do with Blossom is say, all I can do is this move.
As
And
victory
Blossom
is
just
mount,
one-shots whatever,
so too will
whatever enemy
resistance.
that I'm talking about with the move. All I can do is lunge, one shot. All I can do is throw dagger, one shot. Like, just talk down, just neg Blossom. That's the secret. Alright, this is a strong box. We can use the skeleton key on the strong box, correct? This is the correct item? Oh, it's unlocked. And trapped. Hate this game. I should have read that it was unlocked before I used the key. But sometimes it says there's a hidden compartment, so I don't know how that works. It's a little confusing to me. You're from the fishing hamlet, I know, right? Darkholder, how much have you played into this? Into this game? Are you pretty far into it? Where everyone died of heart attacks? they don't spear fish, they spear human. They do. They do a pretty darn good job of it, it seems like. So I'm a little spooked. The fish people are spookier than the random skeletons from the other area. Tom, how's it going? Thanks for the host. How are you doing tonight? Trying to get our party killed, but it's not going great so far. I'm trying to do it in a way that's not super obvious. But yeah. Oh, shit. Dark. It's wicked dark. Bachelor of Science and still stuck in the grind to climb. I feel like the way society is today, your degree, what you get it in, doesn't matter as much as your connections. Because I work, like, there's so many people who work in fields that are completely unrelated to their degrees. Yeah, Bloodborne, what? Was there a visible sign for it? Was it? I didn't see it. Bloodborne was directly inspired by, Shadow over Innsmouth. I think they listed that. Do you have anywhere I can see your work as a photojournalist? Not up to date. I could try to set something up with kind of the favorite pictures that I took. But I never really, like, did work as a photojournalist. I just did. Do you just mean pictures? Because I didn't do, like, I got the degree, but I didn't get the job in it because I realized afterwards it wasn't really going to be a good fit for me. I realized too late. Brackish tide pool, a pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. Tide pool. Do we want to drink from the dank seawater? Probably not. I don't trust it. It may have the potential to give me a buff. I don't want to know either way, but I'm not going to trust it for now. You posted the bag in my Discord. Hold on. I need to look at it. It's so cute. It looks like little Bub Alice. The little tongue, like... That's adorable. Where was that? Was that like a dollar store or something? That is so cute. 10 out of 10 bag. Yeah, she resisted the trap. You're on darkest difficulty, you're not super far. The high level you've gotten your folks is 3. Yeah, I think my highest level is 3 too. I'm playing on Radiant though. Any reason you picked darkest difficulty, Darkholder? Thanks for bubbing, Winnie Musha. Oh, it's just a dead whale. Scenic dead whale carcass, just harpooned like 8 times. Entrails spilled out everywhere. I really like the decor in this dungeon. It's a really, really classy area. I can smell this dungeon. Like, I just looking at it, it just probably smells like low tide and just rotting fish. So basically, like a fish market. Hunger? Damn it already! Guess I'll eat. This is like my life. I eat and then just walk 2 feet and I'm like, damn it, I'm hungry already. Thanks for the shout out, Musha. Just takes trial and error to figure out what to use on curios and what they do. Yeah, I found, I used holy water on something. I figured that out. Or, maybe it was herbs? Yeah, I think I used herbs on rotten meat. And that fixed it. But certain things like the key, you would think, like, logically you would use it on a treasure chest. But I guess not. I guess there's another trigger to it. Only the dankest of seawater. Alright, where we going? We going this way. Is this the whole dungeon? Is it really this small? I think so. Can't be. Oh! Am I actually this blind? You have 0 degrees and you were Chief Technology Officer at United Health Group for 3 years. Tried to get back in and no one would talk to you without a degree. It's also, I feel like, the whole system with jobs is so different nowadays. Like with careers and stuff, people tend to hop different careers and jobs so often and they don't settle in one. That it's tough to get your foot back in the same place even if you were there before, unless they're like I don't know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense though? Like it seems like the whole culture around jobs and careers has changed from what it was in previous years where people kind of stuck with the same career for a really long period of time, whereas now people will stay maybe 2-3 years at a place and then move on somewhere else instead of trying to like climb the ranks within the same job. You figured Radiant would be too easy and then you were too stubborn to start a new game. I did a lot of reading about it, Darkholder, because I felt the same. But as far as I could tell and as far as what people have told me, it's not necessarily easier, it's just less grindy. So I'll be curious to kind of compare notes with you if you do end up getting far into it and see what the differences in difficulty and stuff. Ooh, dead fish. Fish carcass! A stuffed sea creature has washed ashore. Wonder what it ate. Got the fish. Is this where we get fish disease? I'm gonna use this just in case. See what it does. I did it! And it's full of treasure! Yes! Thanks, fish. It's just like bleh, just pukes out a bunch of coins. Why did it eat that? It's like, was it Peter Pan that the fish or the whale or whatever just ate a bunch of stuff, like the ticking clock? Is that Peter Pan? You'd think that, but it actually smells like a fresh bakery just in the morning. Yo, Lunar, I work at a bakery. Okay, so I feel like I speak from experience in saying that this place probably doesn't smell like a bakery. Although, there's some things that we cook at the bakery that smell just like straight up chemicals, and I don't know what they put in these specific cookies, but they smell so disgusting. Whenever they cook them, they smell like feet. Like or no, it's not the cookies, it's the lobster tail shells. I don't know what they put in them. They smell like feet. Every time they cook them, it's like, why does it smell like feet in here? Oh, they're just bacon lobster tail shells. It's not feet. Nasty. Well, we don't have any keys to use. I got a cache! But we resisted it because... I don't know, I guess we're good at resisting bleed or something. I don't know. We make things bleed, they don't bleed us. You have a degree in Geographic Information Systems, you're property appraiser since 13, present and now. And just now getting back into what you were originally hired and that was to work in the mapping department? So did you just kind of fall into a job, Noelle, and stick with it, or did you specifically want to go into the property appraising stuff? Because with me in the bakery, I just kind of, I graduated during the recession, and there were no jobs in any of the fields that I was looking in. And it's gotten better since then, and I do have to start looking for a new job, but I've been at the bakery for a long time just because it's kind of easy and it works with my lifestyle right now. And it's not too stressful. Like, yes, it really does suck at times, and yes, it's like 90 degrees in there in the summer and I feel like I'm gonna die, but most of the time it's okay. Can't say for sure if you're blind or not, but the trap wasn't visible. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was wondering, is if it was just the split attention between the chat and the game. Sometimes I miss things. But thank you for confirming that it's actually not visible. Because I feel like I'm losing my shit sometimes. You're okay with not working at the same company? Don't they give you a gold watch at your retirement? But what if it's a really, really nice gold watch, Alice? Like, what if it can freaking... like it has like a cuckoo clock pop out of it and it speaks the time to you or something. Is it okay then? Let's go here. Oh, a curio. Got a curio room. Uh-oh. What's wrong? No! What's wrong with Socksman? In-blooded? What happened? What'd you do, Socksman? -10 blight resist? I guess that's okay. I guess that doesn't affect us too much. We got too much... Socksman's got all the quirks filled in at level 2. I don't know how common that is, but we got all the issues and all the benefits at the same time. We also have Cove Explorer, which is pretty good. I didn't realize. Pretty good now that we're here in the Cove. The company will stab you in the back the instant you're not useful. Exactly. And for the most part, that is correct. Especially for the company that I work for, which is a small business. They screw everyone over, and they abuse people. But it's good, because, like, we're finally... It's good and bad. We're finally in the point where we're so understaffed that the employees are the ones in power. So basically, if they fired us, they would be beyond screwed. So we can kind of get away with doing whatever we want. As far as scheduling and stuff. yeah, you got heart attack problems, Darkholder. I haven't had one yet, but I'm waiting. Let's try to get cut again. No, we're good. So far, these barnacle chests aren't really giving us anything other than wounds. Barnacles are sharp. You guys ever go to the beach and you walk like in the tide pools and stuff as a kid with bare feet and just cut your freaking feet up on the barnacles? I remember so many, oh god, so many times as a kid that would happen. We got grouper problems. I feel like all we need is some fire and some butter and we can just have Samus over here just like skewer them all and just roast them on a spit. We can have some nice delicious grouper. A little salt, a little pepper. Yeah, the innate resist work, so it's on their sheet. Here? Oh, that's good to know. I gotta pay more attention. There's a lot of stuff to pay attention to. A million spiders! Ah! Ursula, how's it going? And Potato, how's it going? I don't know what I'm doing! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm reading chat and playing at a snail's pace. I'm sorry. I'm sorry anyone who's looking for gameplay for this quality Twitch content. So what do we want to do here? We want a flashing dagger. I kind of want to try flashing daggers. I don't use them a lot. Get some bleed. Yes, we got. Was it a bleed? What's the debuff? Wait, hold on.
How quickly
No!
the tide turns.
Sparkly! It's not going great. It's getting a little dark in here. Sparkly's he's looked better. He's had better days. Let's heal Sparkly up a little bit. We need some time to regroup. Regroup against the groupers. He actually worked with a land surveyor but got fired, went to the district and actually did work in the mapping department for half a year. But then they needed appraisers and threw you into that instead. Okay. So definitely was not your ideal. You just kind of got pushed there because that was what was available at the time. Well, I'm glad you're kind of moving into what you want to from the sounds of it. I don't know about this. Let's try to just end this guy. Oh! God damn it! Why are these fish so agile? They should have their sea legs. They just literal sea legs. They can't walk on land because they just swim. They fish people. So it's just minus bleed resist. That should synergize with Socksman. Alright, let's try to. No, this one's so agile. Is it because it's so dark? It's getting. I think it's because it's probably because it's dark. Maybe that'll help a little bit. If you get a magical cuckoo clock gold watch, you might consider working at the same place for 30 years. Only then it might be worth it. Yeah, I honestly don't know how people can work at the same place for that period of time. I've been at the bakery 8 and that's way too much. It's overstayed its welcome. Did he develop hemophilia? Yeah. Yeah, he's thin-blooded. And that's minus blight resist for some reason? This may be the end. These guys are a little strong. Building up negative quirks quickly is common. It seems like it, but some characters seem more prone to it than others. I'm actually gonna yop so I can get it to like a turn to regroup a little bit here. Should I yop or should I just end one? So I can yop, I can hit that one. Yeah, I'm gonna yop. I need the stun to buy myself some time so I can heal up Socksman and Sparkly. Alright, let's try to hit one of these guys. Try to hit the one with the 8. Maybe we can pick him off. 6! Socksman, you can do better than that! Oh no, Blossom, not Socksman. I'm getting confused. Socksman's dying. He did want to be the first to die. He's within a sliver of HP. But I'm not gonna let him die just for the sake of it. Your employer is actually pretty awesome. He's also got the mindset that the company should take care of the employees. You you're in a very good position then, Soldark. It sounds like that's a rarity, unfortunately, in this country at least. I don't know how it is elsewhere, but it definitely is. Mostly the companies putting the company first. Do we op again? I think we do, but they've got the resist now. Man, I don't know what to do. We're in some shit. Alright, this does a lot of damage. I'm actually gonna try to end this one. Please don't dodge it. Oh my god! 2 HP! Alright, Sparkly. What can we do? We can heal. It just seems like overkill to chop one of them. Well, let's do it. Damn it! This one in particular is so agile. He's dodged like all my shit. Let's try to do a double kill. Yes! Oh my god. Alright, we might have a chance now. Everyone's looking in a pretty bad way with the health though. Bread that shit. I forgot to purchase the breading in the provisions before our journey into the dungeon. How could we? How could we forget the breading? It's the most important part of wandering into the fish dungeon. Alright, let's heal up Socksman. I was hoping for a crit heal, but I'll take what I can get. Everyone's so low. This is not good. Alright, let's try to just go full deeps. Does bleed out? Does accuracy based 85, but it does more damage? And it bleeds. Crit mod 5. Alright, I'm gonna try this. See how this goes. Sparkly, you can heal. We're gonna need that.
As life
No,
ebbs,
Morning Glory!
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
No! Alright, Sparkly's okay. He healed. That was good. What is the best way to do this here? I guess I could- no, I can't even eat food or anything mid-battle. We just have to suck it up. Please one-hit kill? Nope. 3 damage. 3 damage is not great. Could have done better. Could have done slightly better than than the 3 damage hit. Should probably heal. Alright, Death's Door is removed. For the moment. We got this asshole in the front. Do we slap chop him, or do we heal? This is not good. The thing that annoys me the most is the randomness of the quirks. The character has never been to the world. Oh, Wield? Randomly getting the Wield phobic. Yeah, that is a little weird. But I guess it's hard to I don't know how hard it is to program something related. It makes sense though, like you're saying, if they go there and they suddenly become phobic to it because of something that happened there. But I guess from a world building perspective, it would help. So I can try to finish him. I'm gonna heal. So I don't have a ton of opportunity to heal outside of battle. Can I pick the one in the back off? Nope. Let's get this guy. Damn, they all are so fucking agile.
Great is the weapon.
Oh, I forgot he was bled anyway. Alright, that's good. Whatever. Inconsequentialness. Hot breading. The only reason you go into fantasy realms is for the food. There's definitely good eats in this dungeon. Plenty of fish. Plenty of fish lying around. There may be some elder tars, but you know, it's just the fear is good seasoning. Now you do damage. Uh-oh. Alright, none of this is good. I'm gonna top off. We're gonna heal up Socksman. I'm gonna focus on healing up Socksman, I think. Sparkly can take care of himself. He's independent. How's it going, Mysterioso? Welcome. Shrimpy Doodle sounds familiar? I'm not sure from where. It's kind of a weird name. I didn't really get it from anything. He's on the first, that bleeds. Is that the only one that hits him? It is. Alright, let's try it. Does it bleed? It do. Nice. We survived.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
They're slippery, like, you know, Kappa. I mean, you could take that a couple of ways. Book of an Intuition? Or Swordsman's Crest. Minus 50% healing skills, plus 10% damage melee skills. So this would be good on someone who has no healing skills. So like I slap this on Samus. Oh shoot, does that? Oh, never mind. So that probably also, does that reduce the healing that they get from healing skills, or is it just the healing skills they use? I'm assuming, knowing this game, it's when they get healed, the heal on them is reduced 50%. That was it! Yeah, we did it! Is there anything else here? I could do one more room, but we're in kind of rough shape at the moment, so I don't particularly feel like that's a good investment going here. There's 2 curios. What's this thing? A strange presence is felt near this statue of worship. Let's throw things on it. Sweet, that's not gonna last long, but I'll take it. Yeah, exactly, Soldark. I think I'm just gonna leave. I hate to be a puss, but I don't think we're in shape to fight another group of angry fishmen at the moment. Oh, skill use. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. So I'm probably gonna put that on Samus for now, because it seems like there's no real detriment to it, other than taking up a slot that something else might. Wait, can it? Oh, it's Crusader only. Okay, never mind. Crusaders don't tend to have healing skills, do they? At least not the ones I had. So that was the boss. So the way this quest works, Soldark, is you were just supposed to complete 100% of the room battles. So there's a chance, I guess, for each of the rooms to have, or rooms that you step into to have a room battle. Or I don't know if it's is it designed? Is it a set design for each dungeon? To have specific battles, and once those are all completed, even if you haven't explored every room in the dungeon, you've completed the quest, so you can leave. How's it going, Boba? There's no more battles? This is my first playthrough, so I would just appreciate if no one kind of told me, like, details about the dungeon, or, like, things that are gonna happen in the dungeon, because, like, it's cool to find out, like, okay, there's tension if I don't know there's nothing in this room. Like, if I don't know that going to this room won't end up in my whole party getting killed. Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's just my first playthrough, so I want to kind of make decisions like if I knew completely nothing. And so I'm gonna just do what I thought, which is don't risk it.
Wholesome marine life can flourish, if indeed there is such a thing.
They can get one healing skill, but it also heals stress. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think any of my Crusaders have it, so I'm just gonna slap it on one of them. Damn, I got so many crests. Uh-oh, here we go. What's wrong with Samus now? Compulsive? Uh-oh. Suffers intense need to do specific actions. Samus is compulsively leaving battle to play Bloodborne, I think. Warren's Explorer. Scouting chance in Warren's? How's it going, Vibio Game Donkey? Nice name. I gotta scout that left corridor earlier. Yeah, I guess Socksman scouted it. Maybe it did say there were no room battles, but I'm just kind of saying as like a general disclaimer for this stream. Like, if I miss something, let me miss it, pretty much, because it is the first playthrough and I want to make the stupid mistakes that I would make if I were playing kind of offline. But if I ask about stuff, feel free to help out. What about scouting a fish dungeon gives you experience in warrants? I don't know. This is what Darkholder was complaining about, I think, as far as quirks and stuff. Warrens are like fox dens, right? Not the real donkey. No, he's Vibio Game Donkey. He's the real donkey's slightly derpy cousin. So we got Hard Noggin and Bad Gambler? That's fine. That doesn't seem too bad. Just don't gamble. Unless you can only gamble, then that's a problem.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Age prayed and recovered 69 stress. What was Age doing while he was praying? To recover 69 stress and is no longer fearful. Good job, Age. Lazy Eye underwent effective disease treatment and his rabies is cured. Definitely had effective rabies treatment in ye old Hamlet. Rabies being pretty much a fatal disease as far as I know once you get it. But he is bozo. Alright, we did it. Sparkly, okay, yeah, that was old. That's old news. That was week 6. Quest goals. I don't even read these goals. These are probably important. Oh, I only defeated the Apprentice Necromancer? Man, he was kind of tough, so the other one's gonna tear me a new one when we try him out. Alright, what do we got? Bleed Charm. Debuffs. These all suck. Stun Charm. How do I get one of these that doesn't suck? How do we upgrade? How do we tell the Nomad to get the good shit instead of this stuff in stock? It's just trinket cost and I guess availability would give me a better chance of getting something good. There's 6 slots. Oh, here's the fun part. We got another Jester, we got another Grave Robber. I don't need any more Plague Doctors. We already got 2. That's plenty. We got a Houndmaster called Marriage. Marriage? It looks like marriage. Do I even have a spot? No, I'm full. I need a spot in my roster. Number of, okay, I need 8? Yeah, let's do that. Let's bump it up. I need more spots to collect people. Let's get... Wait, which one? How come? Didn't I trade these for these before? Could have sworn I did that. What am I missing? Feeling a little stupid. Oh. Oh yeah, it's okay. So you just need a higher number. What? This is the only way we can do this? I guess that works. You know, lame YouTuber like Video Game Donkey's got nothing on you. Donkey's pretty funny, like, sometimes he's obnoxious, but that's just YouTubers. Same with Twitch streamers. I feel like everyone has their own moments of obnoxiousness. It's French and usually refers to marriage. It can mean a combination of styles? What does that have to do with the Houndmaster? I don't know where they get these names from, like Boislevesque? Hessel? Bose? Like, Bose is just freaking the Plague Doctor sitting in the back row, just like freaking huge headphones, completely ignoring the battle. Like, what is that name? Alright, I guess this is the way we do this. There's no way... Okay, it takes that many. It's a lot. Bump it up.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
We can use this.
We can use this.
Alright, I'd like to take the Houndmaster because I don't have one. Do any of you guys want to be the Houndmaster? Do any of you guys like dogs? I know a lot of you guys hate dogs. A lot of cat people on the internet. There's a lot of cat people. I'm a cat person and a dog person. You already got a person! You already got a person, Socksman. You can't be both. The Houndmaster is married to the dog. It's probably legal in the world of the test run Please Help estate. I don't think there's much in the way of marriage laws. It's kind of a free-for-all. He got banned from the... You don't like Donkey? Is the reason he got banned from League and your first exposure to Donkey? Wait, why did he get banned from League? Help. Mostly cat person, but you can order dogs around. Okay. You can be Soul Bark Hunter. That sounds good to me. Is that okay with you? Soul Bark Hunter? Everyone's gotta have a dumb name. Alright, we'll take you. Just search up Donkey copy pasta. Okay. I must have missed Donkey drama.
A lawman and his faithful beast.
Faithful
A
beast.
bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
I'm just picturing like Marmaduke or some big derpy dog, not like a battle hound. Okay. You know what, I should probably just grab the extra Jester. Jesters seem really good, and I don't trust that Age won't die. Trying to meme someone.
He will be laughing still at the end.
I'm not sold on the Grave Robber yet. Your dogs shall be as the hounds of What is Tindalus? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the Bork dog emotes, guys. Free Rider, that's such a good dog emote. It's so cute. You're just gonna live vicariously through the ancestor instead of dying. That's totally acceptable. Not everyone wants to put their skin in the game and be beaten up by a bunch of, like, Cthulhu grouper beasties. That's okay. You can just enjoy everyone else's suffering. Oh, we can send RSJ. We can send him to go gamble. Unless that asshole's still sitting there. He's still there! How do I kick his ass out of this? He's just like, he's winning big. He's either winning real big or losing horribly and just trying to convince himself that the next round will be the one that he wins big. I can't get him out. How do I oust him? How do I get another slot? I don't. It's gotta be like the third or fourth one, probably, that unlocks the other slot. Get out of there, dude! No one likes you! Poor RSJ is just so paranoid, he's hearing voices. He just wants to gamble. Damn it. Well, we can't do anything with RSJ. Again. Sparkly is okay. Z could probably use some stress relief. But he was getting rabies cured last time, so let's send Z to flagellate himself. It's time. It's time for a whipping. The poor man just got out of the hospital from the brink of death from rabies and now has to go whip himself. The stupid whip noise. If you name a character after me, it has to die of a heart attack. Nothing else is acceptable. Okay. We'll try to keep you alive long enough to get you to die of a heart attack. I don't know if certain characters are more prone to heart attacks than others. Who else needs some stress relief? Socksman's good, Evil's good, Chicken's perfect. Everyone's, Samus is, everyone's good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Next. Do we want to mess with more fish people? They're pretty tough. Fish guys are scary. Like the was it Ruins? Or was it the Weald? The Wailed? I don't know how to say that. Was it this that I was... I think it's this one I beat the boss in. It's fairly simple. Let's try some more of the Cove. I kind of like the party I just had, but I kind of want to swap out Age with the Grave Robber. So I think he'll do some more work. The same spot, right? No, he kind of wants to be where Sparkly is more than where the Grave Robber is. I guess he's okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. The only one he can't use is Finale. don't know. I don't think I sent him in with Sparkly last time. I think I swapped him out for Sparkly, but I don't know who I had where the grave robber is. Maybe the occultist. Oh, it's a Lovecraft thing! I didn't know. Thank you. I'll have to read the wiki. Should we stop and just do a live narration of the wiki? A Lovecraft wiki page? Tell someone they should be gunned down in the streets. Yeah, that is a little bit too far. I agree, that is a little bit too far for a joke. In the other Darkest Dungeon channels, we discussed what happens when a Houndmaster flagellates. We decided that the dog does the whipping. It's like a big derpy dog just like, mork. Mork. Puts the human on a leash. Jay Hackster, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out who we're gonna send into this fish people dungeon in the cove. This party seemed to do okay. Should we? I feel weird about sending Age in there when he's not here. I kind of want him to see his own death. So he can be like, what are you doing? So I'm gonna just probably stick with what I've got. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we can swap out a Plague Doctor. Send in Chicken. Chicken hasn't seen any action. Chicken's good, right? Yeah, Chicken's good there. Let's send in Chicken. We'll see how this goes. I think this looks good. Ooh, can Samus go back a spot? Swap out with Sparkly? Samus can go back a spot. No, Samus is best in front. Okay, we're good. This is a longer dungeon, so we need a camping thing. And more food. Wield is fish people too? There's so many fish people in this game. Necromancer would have been in the ruins. Yeah, okay. So the Apprentice Necromancer, I think, was the one I beat. I think that was in the ruins as well. He had a bad teammate? Oh, so he wasn't even joking. Yeah, that's not cool. I know people tend to go a little bit far in MOBAs with flaming people, but that's a bit much. Even for MOBA standards. Alright, I'm taking so many torches. I'm gonna take like 16 torches. This is probably overkill. That looks good to me. I haven't really needed the holy water, although I did purge that one fish corpse before I gutted it so I didn't get a disease. That's harsh! No, I just want to see his reaction, Soldark. I want to see his reaction. Oh, you know what? I could try out the Houndmaster too. But it's kind of risky on a longer dungeon. I like to send the complete novices on the trial run in the dinky dungeons first. I don't really know how the Houndmaster works yet. I can give it a look. This looks good to me. Is there a way I can just see, I wish I could go back a page and just look at the Houndmaster without having to undo all the stuff that I just did. I was gonna pop a trinket on... Oh, it's Crusader only. Manslayer's Ring! When did I get this? It's not gonna be doing us any good versus the fish people. Damage versus human. Hellion only. Oh, I have a Hellion, right? That's Samus. Why is this not on Samus? I don't want to sell it though. I guess I'll... How do I equip this? I don't just drag it, do I? No. Do I have to go to the character page? There we go. Yeah, there's absolutely no downside to this other than taking up a spot. Wait a minute! So I could combo this with this, and then I only have minus 5% stress, right? Because if it's plus 20, so I would have plus 25% protection and then minus 5% stress. That seems like a pretty good trade-off to me. As far as this game goes. That's not like big numbers of stress coming out. In a longer dungeon, maybe. It might not be as good. Oh, Wheel does not have fish people. You finished Transistor today? It's too beautiful. Yeah, all the games by the company whose name that I forget that made those games, like Bastion and Transistor, they're beautiful games. Transistor looked really cool. I tried Pyre and I didn't like it so much, but Bastion was a lot of fun. Dinkiest dungeon. Alright, I think we're good. That looks good to me. Sour cream and onion is so good, I agree. You know what was really good, I felt like as a kid, but as I've eaten it when I'm older is disgusting, is Cool Ranch Doritos. Cannot get behind Cool Ranch Doritos anymore. Because I ate so many of them as a kid, now it's just like, bleh. Like kind of a gut, disgusted reaction.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
But we must find its source. The smell of rotting fish is probably being produced by the pile of rotting fish. Just a guess. So we gotta explore 90% of the rooms to find the fish snag. You're tempted to buy Transistor, but you have too many games already? Like, see, we have the same problem. I keep buying games. Have not played half of them. Have probably not played 75% of them. Keep buying games. Let's go. What's our game plan here? Is it a loop? No. Oh, this sucks. This layout sucks. Because we gotta go all the way one way, and then all the way back to go the other way. Because there's, unless there happens to be a connection when we get to the end of one, it's going to suck. Let's do the battles first, while we're not super stressed out. Let's go this way. I may have been better off doing some stress healing with these guys before I sent everyone in. Oh, The Escapist 2 was that one of the free Prime games? Screen is empty. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. I don't think I've gotten anything attacking me from the crates yet, but I'm expecting. Alright, these guys are getting real old with their rending. Socksman, you gotta heal that up. That's your job as heal bitch. Heal up the gaping wounds on poor Samus. Alright, what does Plague Doctor do again? They buff. They blight. They stun. Alright, let's stun this jerk. In the back. They're the worst. You can't reach anyone in the back. Okay, let's just slap chop this dude. 1 HP! 1! Samus, stop bleeding! It's too bad the Yop does no damage. Do I want to pick him off with a huge damage attack? Probably not. What can we hit in the back? Let's do this. That should take him out pretty quick. Oh, actually, he's got 6. How long does the bleed last? 2 damage per round, 3 rounds. Do I want to let him live 3 rounds? Not really, because he'll keep casting that same thing that drains our, it increases our stress. Can Plague Doctor shank anyone in the back? Plague Doctor doesn't seem to do a ton of damage to anything in the back. Damage mod. Okay, that does 0 damage. That's just a stun. That does barely any damage, but it's blight. Alright, let's just take the dude out of the front.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, it was in Humble Monthly. Okay, I think that's where I saw it. Jay Hexter, I got Enter the Gungeon. I might stream it a little bit, but I'm scared that people are gonna make fun of me because it's really hard. It's a hard game from what I've seen of it. It looks really cool though, and they just did a huge update. Alright, good. So this is going good. He still can't do anything, and he might just bleed out. He will bleed out. Heal bitch! I'm glad you're okay with your role as the heal bitch Socksman. Because this is what you've got. At least for the moment. We might be able to turn you into a battle battle nurse yet. Yeah, it does look super hard. Oh yeah, Rinku was playing Band of the Hawk. He said it was pretty good. I think he said it reminded him of Dynasty Warriors. But yeah, and Enter the Gungeon seems like you need to pay very close attention to what's going on, because there's a ton of projectiles, and I feel like I would, streaming it, just die
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
constantly. So I'm trying to read chat and stuff. Yes, got him.
Foolish horrors.
Foolish
Brought
horrors.
low and driven into the mud.
Excuse me. How's it going, Q-Star? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stream a J-Hamster. I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I'm scared. Although it does have local co-op, so I was thinking of maybe doing a local co-op stream of it with H, because even if we both die a lot, it might actually be fun. Just yelling at each other over the game. It is a Dynasty Warriors. Okay, so it's a reskin Dynasty Warriors. Hey, if the gameplay is solid, who cares? If you like that type of gameplay. It's more of the same, as long as it's been kind of refined in some way. Barnacles. Nothing. Well, at least we didn't get cut. I haven't found one good thing in these barnacle chests. These fish people are keeping the good stuff somewhere else. They're not letting me know. Uh-oh, we got a big bruiser. These are like a freaking mini boss. They have so much HP. Whoa! What's going on here? Wait a minute, so... I have a lot of people who can do bleed. Maybe we can just try to stack debuffs on the front dude. That'll help. Oh man, I can't hit the front dude. Just pick off the back guys with a plague grenade. I guess I can stun. No, I can't even stun him. Alright, I'm just gonna stun the back. Ah. How long does this buff last? Let's buff up Samus. Take a whiff of whatever that gas is. And chicken is packing. Chicken gas. Heal him up. Samus is gonna do some work. And also Sparkly. He can only reach the dude in the front. Okay, I'm just gonna buff up. This might be dumb. But I feel like this is what we need to get through this dude. Rain of whips! Ow! Okay, it did. There's like a tickle, but a lot of bleeding. A lot of bleeding. Slicing and dicing. Alright. I should have brought more bandages. We didn't think this through. Alright, let's try this on the dude in the front. Seems to be our best source of damage. No! It's a good source of damage if it hits. But it doesn't. Right, Queen H stream. No, you don't want to see that. You really don't want to see that. Trust me. It's not a good idea. Oh, you can only use this twice per fight, okay. Alright, let's try to get a stun instead. The fish people are selling the valuables to land people. That was like pearls and like cute little sea trinkets, seashells and stuff. They're pawning them off on the land people. I feel like it's a waste sometimes to heal Sparkly when he could just be doing damage. Everyone's bleeding out of the everything. This isn't good. There will be no blood left for the leeches! Who cares about the leeches? Let's just use this one. That does not do much damage for a dude who's buffed. 20 wow. Ouch. That dude's tanky. He's a super thick boy. He only took 8 damage from my main DPS. It's not great. What can we do about him? Chicken can only reach the back for whatever reason, unless we try to shank him. I guess we could try to make him bleed, but I think we're better off just keeping on picking at the back. Let's plague him. Why not? The leeches do care as much as something with the brain that a leech has can care. It does it have a brain? Probably doesn't. It has some sort of rudimentary nervous system. I don't know leeches. I don't like to think about leeches too much. I don't know about you guys. Leeches are pretty skeevy. The leper even cares. Wow, everyone cares so much about the leeches. Alright, we gotta start picking away at this guy in the front. Sparkly gonna have to suck it up a little bit and stop healing, I guess. Otherwise we're just gonna keep getting bled indefinitely. It just keeps stacking it keeps increasing the duration of the bleed, right? Let's try this. Alright, we should be okay now. Don't give up, chicken! Chicken needs all the encouragement he can get, or she can get. He's breed chicken. Wicked hack. Yes!
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
Yeah, it has the merit of
unless
having a shit ton of
inordinate
HP.
Sanguination be considered a virtue.
That's a benefit, is having 35 HP when everything else has like 12. I think that's a bit of a benefit. I don't know. Let's try to keep these guys disabled. They don't do— no! They have the resistance still. Damn it. I couldn't reach him anyway, I think. Alright, stupid bleed. I do not have enough bandages for this. Leeches have 32?
Exposed to a killing blow.
32 brains?
Injury and despondence.
Where?
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Alright, we gotta stop bleeding Sparkly for a minute. This dungeon's gonna be a fail just because of how much we're getting bled. On like the first encounters, it's not good. Not good at all. Alright, I think their stun resist wore off. So we'll just try to blind him again. Yeah, I can't reach them still. He still resisted. He only had 25% chance. Who can oh no. Alright, we can barely flank away at this guy. Who can even hit the guy in the back?
Slowly, gently.
I don't think anyone in my party
This is how a life is taken.
Oh no! I think I've encountered a weakness in this lineup a little bit. I don't think anyone can hit anyone in the back. Oh god. I don't think I have any abilities that hit the back. What do I do? Thank you! Yeah, they don't do damage. I didn't realize chicken didn't do damage. It's just debuffs to the back. The Socksman? I don't even think Socksman does damage to the back. Like a piddling damage. Judgment? No, that's a heal. I guess that does damage, but barely. That's not good. That's not good at all. Monster Hunter PC is coming out August 9th. You got no money. That with the other games you got? What did you get, Jay Hexter? You got no money for Monster Hunter, or you got no money for Gungeon? I don't really need this. Ewell, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's Wars and many sorties in this halls, met an ignoble end. We were weary, Ewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, is a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes, which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant fallen in our mad pursuit. I'm alone now, but weary. Alone now, weary, but unbowed. I press on. Okay, we're definitely having a good time in this dungeon. Stories of the horrors that befell everyone else. Get rid of that. Damn it. I have too much stuff. I guess I'll use my bandages. No, wait, no, 1 damage, but So I'll get rid of the jade? Oh no, I just use this torch. Let's go. I need a spot for my stack of money anyway. I know, in order to exsanguination basically means what? They bleed a lot. They bleed quite a bit. No one's died yet, Jay Hexter, but we're working on it. This may be the party. This may be the chosen one. Sparkly's not looking so great. Each segment of a leech's body has a brain? Nature is crazy. How does it... How is that beneficial to the... Oh god. Is that beneficial to the animal? Why do these fish have ball sacks on their face and also their back? Oh, it's like an octopus. Ugh. Alright, I think this is where we all die, so let's brace ourselves. How's it going? 2 shoes? Iron Swan? I don't know what that means. But what about Iron Swan? Alright. Well, what's the strat here? Just blind some dudes, I guess. I think this is the end, though. I don't think we're prepared for this 25 HP. These 2 25 HP dudes. I'm gonna have to attack with Socksman to pick off the guy in the back. I did not prepare. Did that one Men in Black alien, the one with the bull section? I could see it a little bit. Man, I haven't seen that movie in years. I don't have that ability. 2 shoes. I have all the ones that don't hit the back row. I don't think I have a way to change that in the dungeon, so I'm kind of fucked. But good to know for future reference. How's it going, Elliot? Yeah, it's Efflux, the monitor program. I'm just fucked because I'm gonna heal, but I'm just gonna take more than that amount of damage from whatever looks at me funny. But yeah, Efflux is really good if you guys use your computer late at night because it kind of dims the monitor color to an orange and less blue, so it helps you relax and sleep easier. Do we yop? Man, yopping doesn't seem very good here. Alright, I'm just gonna... I feel like I'm fucked no matter what I do here, so let's roll. Let's try to bleed something. Some monsters have high protect, which absorbs attack damage. Damage over times, blight and bleed, ignore protect, and are effective, means to take down. Oh, so I did a thing that was good by accident, I think is what it's trying to say. They have 33% per- oh, wow, that is high. Damn it! Isn't this just the basic level Cove dungeon? The ruins were super easy compared to this. Like stupid easy compared to this Cove.
And breadth from becoming
Is Sparkly the
unwound.
chosen one? What can we do here? We can try to play a grenade the dude in the back to blight through. Wow, 58%! Oh my god! That's terrible. You can change skills inside dungeon if you have them unlocked. I do not, but that's good to know. I don't have that one unlocked as far as I know. Because there was a lock on it. How's it going? Freddy's, welcome. Yeah, I didn't know either. They're wearing their balls for earrings, they are! Instead of like some classy big hoop earrings or something, they just got ball sacks. Maybe that's like the highest in octopus fashion, in Eldritch Abomination fashion, is ball sack earrings. I can't judge. There's some pretty dumb fashion things. in our culture. Yeah, none of this is fun. This is where we all die. I've got this sense that I can't save anyone here. At least we can take Sparkly away from Death's Door for a brief moment. Oh, Windows 10 has the built-in light adjustment? I didn't know that. That's cool. Let's keep trying to bleed this guy out, because apparently he shook the bleed? Or blight, or whatever was on him before? Yeah, he resisted it. Damn, what's his... Oh, it's 60% bleed resist. It was telling me it was doing a good thing, but he's super resistant to bleed. I should just read. You've been playing for 30 plus hours without knowing you can change skills in the dungeon. It seems like one of those type of games that you're gonna keep finding new stuff as you progress through it, because it doesn't really explain a lot of the mechanics, which is cool. That's more stuff to look forward to learning. Are you playing on Darkest difficulty or Radiant? I'm on Radiant because I'm a scrub. Neuro, how's it going? Good to see ya. How you doing tonight? You here to enjoy someone else's suffering after your Bloodborne fun? I've been lurking for a little bit of your streams. Very, very entertaining to see someone else play that game for the first time. It's probably my favorite. Yeah, that might help with the dry eye, Elliot. It wouldn't hurt. Definitely wouldn't hurt. These guys are probably resist now to stun. Oh no, I guess I'm okay. What the? I'm just trying to get everyone not to die, but it's not going great. It's not going great at all. Alright, Socksman, I'll try not to kill you, but I think it's gonna happen, because everyone's in some shit at the moment. So I'll try my best, but rest in peace. It's been a good run. Good luck with the midterm. Obo, how's it going? It's going great, Neuro. I'm a little groggy tonight because I was out super late last night at a drag show, which was crazy. It's a lot of fun. But I'm getting old. I'm too old to go out at like till 1 in the morning, I feel like, at this point. The salt is real. Where'd you leave off, Neuro? When I was watching you last, you were fighting Rom, and Rom is the biggest shit in that game. The biggest bullshit. And if you can get past that, you can handle anything. Rom is unbelievable salt. I don't think anyone enjoys Rom. I can't. I'm at like a stalemate. I have to heal myself so I don't die, but I can't do damage, and then I just keep taking damage. Oh my god, Solder, every time someone mentions midterms and homework and all that stuff, I feel the same way. It's just like, thank god we're past that and into the bullshit that is adult, like, well, that's adult stuff too, but just like working bullshit versus school bullshit. You're so proud of me. It was the first one that I went to. It was for a bachelorette party for my cousin who's getting married in August, and it was so much fun. The drag queens were awesome. They were all really good performers. They had really, really nice outfits and stuff. I was saying earlier, one of them dressed up as Missy Elliott, and I'm actually gonna yawp here because I'm scared. Dodged! Fuck! They dressed up as Missy Elliott in this big, like, inflatable trash bag looking suit that she had in one of her videos, and just kind of like waddled around. It was amazing. I wasn't in a drag show, no. Nope. I don't think I could pull off dressing in drag. I'm not, my face is too round to look like a dude. Well, the front one is very bleed resistant. And we blight the back one. Yes, we can. Alright, so we're doing a itty bit of damage. Oh, you just killed Logarius, nice! Did you find Logarius difficult? That was another one I got really stuck on. And I don't know if you've been parrying a lot, but I feel like he's really hard without parrying and stuff. ROM is easy? ROM is not easy, Soldark. Not for people who don't want to run around killing spiders for like 20 minutes every time and get super triggered. Everyone has different difficult bosses. For me, ROM was one of the most, and still kind of is, just because it's a patience test with the babby spiders. You remember that music video? Yeah, I just played it earlier and I already forget the name of it, but he was dancing around to that song.
Perched at the very precipice of
Spark,
oblivion.
please stop dying. I know you have leprosy. I know you have leprosy, but it's gonna be okay. Your freaking limbs are slowly rotting, but you know, just heal them up. Quit being a bitch, please. You're not ready for the Chalice Dungeons? I don't think anyone is ever actually ready for the Chalice Dungeons. Some people actually enjoy them for reasons I don't fully understand. I do them sometimes with friends and it's kind of fun, but solo? They're very tedious. They're good for getting gems that you can use in the main game to make it easier if you want to do like New Game Plus and stuff. Yeah, I need a goatee. I need to like stencil in a little mustache, put on some sort of hat, like a nice tight-fitting blazer or something. I don't know how you can dress as a dude. It's tough. I think I just have to keep Yop in the front. I guess I could probably pick off the grouper. Let's try to pick off the grouper. Octocesta? I guess a fucking cestus! I hate that he just punched me in the face, but I didn't even notice his cestus. I respect that. I respect this octopus. Where do I get an octocestus? I want that. Please give me that. Why is that not a Bloodborne weapon, the octocestus? Please. Please, FromSoft. Please add DLC with the octocestus. Oh, Ligari's only took 8 to 10 tries? That's awesome. He's a difficult one. Yeah, ROM, I feel like the strategy that with ROM is you take out the first wave of spiders and then you go ham, but it's been so long since I've really fought ROM, like, paying attention, if that makes sense. It's just tedious, it seems like, more than anything, and a lot of people don't even realize that the, if you hit them in the head, like, they take less damage. So I watch a lot of people play the first time and they're like, why am I doing 1 damage to the baby spiders? They never figure it out until someone tells them, like, oh, you gotta hit the butts. It's a little confusing. Can we reblight them? I feel like this is not a good idea. Why can't I blinding gas anything? Oh, I can only use that a few times! That's some bullshit. Well, let's stab a grouper then, I guess, yeah. If we must. Don't make fun of the leopard. I'm not making fun of him, I just want him to live. I feel like we're giving him tough love. He was abusive earlier, so I feel like he would appreciate the tough love. I'm trying to heal him through bleeding. Slowly bleeding out. Please draw a goatee. Not a goatee like a cute goat, a goatee like the facial hair. You're doing your best. I'm sorry, Sparkly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I expect too much from the leper. I'm being too harsh on the leper. He's just trying to keep his limbs together, keep his skin on. Alright, this is definitely overkill, but I just want this grouper like out of the picture.
Obliterated.
Glue down Aegis brows? Did they really? They don't glue down the brows, did they? Juked. For drag? I don't know what goes into preparation for drag shows, but it's intense. They were so dolled up. Like their makeup was so good. Like it was with my sister-in-law just in the corner like, damn, like his makeup's amazing. Like way better than I could do. And the heels, they were all wearing heels and they were dancing, like doing these crazy dance moves in heels. One of them did like a run into a split. Like apparently, we were talking about it last night, right? The drag queen drop, it was you, Alice, was talking to, right? What was the name of it? Dead drop? The freaking, like just the drop into the split. Crazy. Death drop, yeah. And then the somersault. One of them did a somersault. Orphan Cestus, I would totally use that. New weapon ideas, we should pitch them to FromSoft. They should just screw making Bloodborne 2, just make Bloodborne DLC. Okay, so if we stack Blight, does it stack the damage or just the duration? This kind of sucks because I can only plague the guy that I don't need to plague. He's got 1 more. 4 damage. How much HP he got? 3? Yeah, screw that. Let's buff up this guy. Excuse me. Leopards have it tough. Did I say something about leopard? Oh, leopard. That joke's a bit spotty when you mention. Where am I go? What do I even do here? They're so resistant to bleed. Oh, it stacks. Okay, thank you guys. All right, that's good to know. So it would be good if they were in the back row, if we had some way of manipulating it so they were there. But we can't do that, so we just gonna attack the dude in the front, I guess. No, Sparkly, gotta heal up. Still bleeding. Sparkly. Oh yes, a crit heal. Back from the brink. I have no idea how we haven't all died yet. I really don't. Alright, let's try this. This will heal up a little bit. Oh, you know, he's gonna die anyway. Let's see what this does. Damage mod. Does this... It's just a self-heal with a little damage. Alright, I'm better off actually healing a friendly, I think.
Compassion is a rarity.
Soxman's doing okay.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Compassion is a rarity. Said after the Vestal heal bitch has been healing everyone but himself for every time that I've used him.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We're doing it. Can we do it? Can we finish them? Without losing anyone. It wasn't looking good.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So these dudes, the big dudes with the Octocestus, are kind of just beefy. They don't really do a ton of damage, it seems like. I guess they do bleed with the Octocestus? But they're not, they're kind of just intimidating looking. So far. A crit heals! RNGesus has blessed us on this day. Can we do it again? Can we get another crit? No. It's okay. I don't want to push it. I'll take what I can get. Bless RNG. I don't know how the life souls work. I am just very lucky with this game. By all means, my party should be dead. I have no one who can attack anyone in the back for anything more than, like, debuff damage. So what's gonna happen is there's gonna be some beefy-ass enemy sitting in the back, and I'm just gonna have to wait for it to die from, like, bleed or blight damage at some point in this dungeon. Because I don't even have party members that can, like, push or pull people either. This is just very stupidly prepared. I never thought I would have an issue with that, so I didn't even think to check that. We did it!
Give them no quarter.
We got some money. I don't have enough room for everything. Already. 8 damage? I'll just use a band-aid, I guess. Then I'm out of band-aids. GG, thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, Neuro, you said, I caught it, but I didn't comment on it. You said Bronze was lurking your Bloodborne streams too? That's awesome. I would be a little shy if someone like that was lurking. I get a little shy when partners, or just streamers that I really enjoy or look up to, kinda host or lurk my stream or something. She's awesome though, she's one of my favorites now on Twitch. She just lurking? Or she say hi? What can we get rid of? I guess I'll get rid of the Jade? No, this thing sucks. Let's get rid of you. What is this? Alright. I think I can finally use this. Yes! It actually worked! too much shit. I need a bigger inventory. I don't know what to get rid of anymore. Jade? I don't need to use torches, really. I was so prepared and then it's just too much. I guess I'll use my bandage. I really don't want to, but... Excuse me, thank you for the host, Zero. I appreciate it. Thank you. She said hi and I legit shit my pants. It must be funny as like as bigger streamers on Twitch just going into small streams and like people recognize you and they're like, oh shit, I gotta get serious, I gotta like really be entertaining or whatever. So it's almost a little bit intimidating when someone's so entertaining when you watch them. I feel like you're like I gotta put on my best show instead of just having like a chill stream. The first time you came into my stream, I literally just started yelling into the mic and Ogre. That was great, Alice. That was amazing. See, that just real reactions. That's the best. That's the best part about Twitch. It's just real genuine reactions with people. A lot of the times when people host me, like I got a huge host from K-Dub one time when I was like really salty fighting a Dark Souls boss, and I was just like, oh shit, oh shit. More than anything, because he's awesome. And thank you for the host, Shoko. How you doing tonight, Shoko? It's good to see ya. I'm debating what junk I can get rid of to take this junk. What do you guys think? What is better to take here? Should I use my bandage? Can I just drag it? Nope, I can't use it. How do I get rid of it? I have too much shit and not a bathroom in sight. I mean, the place already smells like a disgusting rotting fish pile, so we might as well just shit on the floor at this rate. No one's gonna judge. Just add to it. Oh, no worries, Zero. Thank you so much for lurking. Thank you. He's stalking you. Everyone's stalking each other. I don't know what to get rid of. I need these things. I really do. Alright, let's get rid of this shit. Let's just get rid of the jade and I'll take the crests, I guess. I'll make an executive decision. Why do I have so much stuff? Okay. We're making our way downtown. This way? Oh, this one is explore 90% of rooms, and I've gotten here out of all of this that I will have to backtrack through. And I'm already half dead. I'm just gonna stupidly and stubbornly continue instead of leaving when I know I'm overwhelmed. How's it going, Bushanga? And how's it going, Frankish? The inventory slots are too few and don't hold many items. That is true. You would think that between the 4 people here, we would have more pockets, but we don't. Apparently we're all super fragile and can't carry anything. Stop worrying about the leeches. Let's make a space. No, wait, that doesn't work. I remembered. Thank you! Great! Great, should have known better. Great, we got the bleeds. Who do we want to use the bandage on? Like the leper who's on death's door or this one? Do we even want to waste it? Wait, no. That might be bad. 6 damage. Everything makes makes my characters bleed in this dungeon. What is going on with the whips? That's such a good emote, Neuro. I love emotes like that you can combo with other emotes, like hand emotes or arm emotes. You can just kind of attach them to other ones. Excuse me. Herxina, how's it going? Thank you for the host. Thank you. Oh, we getting raided. We getting Herxina raided. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for the host. How was your stream, Herxina? What were you playing? How's it going, Kilgore? I'm in a pickle right now. We got into a bad dungeon at the moment. It's a little over our skill level, and we're bleeding out of the everything every step we take. I like your raid message, Herxina. How's it going? How was your stream? This is the most evil of fish people disgusting low tide smelling dungeons that we've found so far. Been a quiet day. Hope you had a good day. My day was a little slow because I was very tired from being out late last night at a drag show. That was my evening, was a bachelorette party at a drag show, and I'm getting a little too old to be out till like 1 in the morning and not feel it the next day.
Will find
So I napped. I napped a bit. The quiet days are good too. Oh yeah. I bet you're in a pickle for sure. This game, it's actually been going okay so far, Kilgore. Surprisingly, it's kind of renowned for its difficulty, but I'm on the lower difficulty setting, so there's two. There's Radiant mode, which is what I'm on, and then the regular difficulty. The lower difficulty supposedly makes it less of a tedious grind fest, which is why I picked it. I'm still kind of not sure specifically how. I think you get gold faster, and you can send certain characters to certain dungeons to level up that you can't do in the harder difficulty, but so far no one's died, and I'm working very hard to fix that because people like the drama, they like the bloodshed. Oh shit. It's another octopus dude. This is not good. I really have no solution to the fact. So my party, the way this game works, for those who haven't seen it, certain characters, so your characters attack based on their position in the party, the slot that they're standing in, and certain attacks that they have can only hit other characters based on the position they're standing in on their side of the battlefield. And I unknowingly made my party without one single attack that can do consistent damage to the dude in the back. So any party that I run into with 4 members, I can't attack the back one. It's not good. So we gotta use our brain next time if we make it through this to not get everyone killed. So I'm just gonna blind. We're gonna use the... Should I save the blind? I don't even know anymore. I feel like we don't have to focus on the big Squiddo dude in the front. I really want to pick off this one. I think I have one that can hit that one, like the 3rd slot in. I have a decent amount of disables and debuffs, but nothing that does really good damage to the ones in the back. Oh, Socksman's hurting too now. That's not good. That is not good. Alright, I'm gonna heal up the leper so I can use him to actually attack instead of being passive and healing himself. We're gonna use him to chop up the dude in the front row. Yes! It actually worked! We actually did damage. Good job. Good job, Sparkly. And now... I think I have one. Yeah, this one. I can actually hit this guy. So we basically have to kill everyone in the front first to make the party shift forward to where I can hit the ones in the back. Which is not good strategically. You want to be able to kind of have someone who can hit everyone. Alright, I'm gonna keep healing up Sparkly. It was good, killed a couple of bosses. What were you playing, Herxina? Yeah, the blind's so good. I wish I could kind of abuse it, but we can't because we only have 3 uses. We gotta be decisive. I'm gonna hawk a plague grenade. Actually, can I stab? Yes. Alright, we're gonna stab you. Get rid of you. Nope, okay, alright. Thanks for the shout out, Sonya Musha. gonna, do... So he's gonna die... It's 4 health, die in 2 turns. I don't think it's worth. Let's do... Let's just take him out.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Not the
them
Octocestus!
all.
Samus is so agile, it's okay. I really like the design of the Octocestus. Alright,
Precision and
Alright, I like how they went through this whole speech about how certain enemies are heavily armored against physical attacks, and then just freaking Sparkly's like, don't care, whap! 15 damage. Right through the buffed enemy. Let's actually... Tempted to heal up Socksman because he's low. Let's try to combo this. Let's try to heal up Socksman and do some damage at the same time. Excellent heal. It's like the smallest sliver of HP. No one died, Blossom! I don't know how! I don't know if it's just I'm spending too much time talking and not enough time fighting, but no one has died. Despite my best efforts to put us in bad situations, like not having any characters that can hit the back row, no one has died. Yet. That's a good point, yet. Just wait for it. How are you alive? Actually just 1 HP? Okay, cool. Chicken's in some hot shit right now. What can you do, Chicken? We can take out... Let's take out this guy. Chicken needs healing badly. Sparkly's looking pretty good. Can Sparkly reach the back? Nope. Sparkly healing up. Then... This is all we can do. All we can do is 8 freaking damage. That's most of his HP. I'll take it. Crit heal? Crit heal? Crit no. This is a jam. This is good. This music. What are we gonna do, Chicken? Are we gonna play grenade? Are we gonna blinding gas? Are we gonna buff? No. Sometimes people don't watch you for the simple reason they don't want a game spoiled. They're looking forward to playing that. You know, that is a good point. I didn't, I had to leave the podcast to start my own stream, but that's very common, Blossom, especially with newer releases. People will stop by and they'll say, oh, like, I like watching your stream, but I don't want to watch this game because I want to play it myself and I don't want it to be spoiled. And I think I remembered you saying this one was one that you were interested in playing yourself too. Got him.
by inches.
No one died, and no one died. And I have too many crests. Crest for days. What's this thing? Strange presence is felt near this statue of worship. Well, I don't have any holy water. Let's just touch it. Uh-oh. Chicken, what happened? Oh! Chicken has turned into a sitting duck. Chicken has minus 32 dodge and minus 5 speed. Chicken is just like, kill me, please. Please roast me. Put me on a freaking spit and slow roast me, because I'm not going anywhere. So slow. And 10 HP on top of that. We gotta babysit Chicken. You like playing games that make you want to cry? Oh, Darkest Dungeon? Or Celeste? I didn't think Celeste was supposed to be that hard. That's such a good emote, Zero. Oh yeah, guys, I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I commissioned an artist, finally got around to commissioning an artist for sub badges. So hopefully those will be done by August 3rd if she gets them done on, I commissioned someone on Fiverr and that was kind of like the estimated estimated date for the sub badges was August 3rd, but I don't know, do you guys know when Twitch is gonna enable them? Did they say? I thought it was supposed to be the end of July, but it's July 29th, and I haven't heard anything since then. But hopefully they come out okay. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I saw Zero's ears look awesome. I don't know the name of the character, but I know it was from Ni no Kuni, right? Ni no Kuni 2? They look super cute. Kaiju did an awesome job. Also, do any of you other guys who stream have sub badge ideas yet? Or have you commissioned anything? I'm just kind of curious what other people are coming up with. Oh, just any game. But you still haven't played Dark Souls Blossom, right? You haven't played the obligatory, like, difficulty comparison game. It's really not the hardest game. When they feel like it, pretty much. That's pretty much it. So we gotta just wait patiently. But I figured I'd get them at least commissioned now, because as soon as they enable it, people are gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta get them for people. And they won't have them. So I'll have them and I'll be able to upload them, and hopefully it won't take 2 months like uploading our emotes did. It took a very, very long time to get the affiliate emotes when they were first released, because everyone was doing it at once and they had to manually check them. Alright, we almost made it through one half of the dungeon that we will have to backtrack all the way through to get to the other side. Excellent. This is some shit. Oh, it's Lofty is the name. Yeah, it's super cute. Super cute badges. I'm curious too to see how people's badges look like shrunk. Because I think it's like 18 by 18 pixels. It's a tiny little badge that you have, and it's hard to come up with something that looks good at that size, I think. At least I'm definitely having trouble with that. That make it distinct. Yeah, you can, Alice. Every affiliate gets sub badges. You get 4 of them. So you get your 1 month subscriber, 3 month, 6 month, and 12 month, I think? Nothing must be left. No! Stop! Samus, don't touch! What did Samus have? Impulsive? Compulsive. And slow draw. Suffers intense need to do specific actions. Apparently that's be a kleptomaniac. Alrighty. Your video card is still dead, but you have that job now. You're making that cash money, Blossom, so you can buy like a I want to say a cheap graphics card, but nothing's cheap anymore, is it? Because the stupid Bitcoin miners drove the price up for everything. Have they gone down at all yet? Because I gotta look at graphics cards at some point soon. Dark Souls 3 can barely keep it together on your rig. Yeah, I was watching some of your VODs, Alice, and it looked rough for the performance of the game. It's a hard enough game when it's running smoothly. I can't imagine playing it with like really choppiness to it. What is that noise? It's like a faint gurgling in the distance. Like a fish man is washing out his mouth with something. I don't know what's happening. Sherry Lee, did you wake up? Did I ruin your nap? We're almost there. Oh, look, a pile of dead fish! Should we touch it? Let's get a disease. It's a trap fish! And we resisted. Nice try, trap fish. Samus too tough for you, whatever you're throwing at. You've not been on schedule since the grand opening a week ago? Oh. Oh, retail, yeah, that's not good. If they're not putting you on the schedule. That sucks. I feel you though, Blossom, because my work has very inconsistent scheduling too. Oh, it's a little dark.
Holds dominion. Black as death.
Black as death. Nice try, narrator. But I got torches for days. Nice try. Made sure to check when it's small with Kaiju. Yeah, and it's good that you kind of already know and have worked with Kaiju too, and know like how she works and stuff, and that she's willing to kind of go step by step through that process with you, because like getting someone off of Fiverr for me is a little challenging because I don't know if they're going to be flaky, I don't know if they're going to make a good product, but this artist in particular, I really liked the style of the drawings that she had done on Fiverr. So hopefully it pans out. Did we go all the way here for... Ah! You guys ever go on an adventure, you gather up your best band of like misfit, like disordered friends and just go dungeon diving, and you walk all the way to the end and there's just a dead whale and nothing? That's Darkest Dungeon. Let's go this way. Let's go back, because apparently we went all the way for a dead whale. We all know how that feels like, compulsiveness. Yeah, most people have some level of compulsiveness, I think. Everyone's fucking... You were just hungry! Stop it! Everyone's gonna be fat by the end of this. Just constantly stuffing their stress eating is what's happening. They're like, we walked all the way here, and there was nothing, why'd we do this? Guess I'll eat some Doritos. The prices of the graphics cards have gone down from the high, but not to the prices they were before. I can't even remember what they were before, Potato. Was it like a couple of $100 for a reasonable graphics card? I don't even remember. I don't know what's good. We'll go down further when NVIDIA introduces the next-gen video card at the end of August. Oh, I didn't know they were having that. I heard that AMD was releasing some new ones too. But AMD had been more along the lines of CPUs, like newer CPUs seemed to be what they were focusing on. Like CPUs with integrated GPUs. Better trap fish than trash fish. I don't know. What if the trap fish was full of trash and it gave us a disease? That's a good point about the music blossom in games kind of helping you handle them. That's one of the reasons I think that Dark Souls can make people super, like one of the many reasons Dark Souls and the Soulsborne games can tend to make people super salty is the boss music is so fucking dramatic. Like I keep thinking of the first boss in Bloodborne and the music's like do 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 do. It's like so like sweeping and dramatic and stressful, and then the boss is just like screaming, constantly screaming. That's stressful. But if you play a game that has nice relaxing music like Snake Pass is a stressful game. Snake Pass is not the easy game that I anticipated it to be, but the music is just so goddamn cute and delightful that it's not as stressful as it could be if it had, like, Bloodborne soundtrack to it. Something stressful. You've been clubbing? That's kind of an adventure, especially if the club is having their fetish night. Potato, were you here when I was talking about the drag show that I was dragged to last night? The drag show bachelorette party? It is an adventure. How did a whale arrive in a dungeon? We're in a cove that happens to be a dungeon at the same time, and the whale was probably like washed up. I don't know. Familiar with the call to the void? I think we've all felt that. What is that from? Is that Nietzsche? It sounds familiar. Yeah, the fish people killed the whale. They have spears, and there were spears in the whale, so it must have been them. It's pretty damning evidence. So I don't see anyone else with spears in here, except Samus. Wait, no, that's Halberd. How much further did you actually get in Snake Pass? I've been playing a little bit offline, and I got to the next world. I got past that one part I was stuck on by just going very, very, very slowly. And I think that's the trick to that game, is to deal with the physics of the snake, which are very realistic. It's a physics game more than anything. And it's based on the weight of the head of the snake. You can't move the body, so basically the body just follows whatever the head does. And you gotta just like inch the little snake head like bit by bit, like freaking just and coil the snake body bit by bit to maintain the grip so you can climb. Otherwise the whole snake just fall over and it's a bad time. I love that trout emote, it's so good. So much stress. Oh, you didn't hear the story? It wasn't very involved. Basically, I went to my cousin's bachelorette party last night with my sister-in-law. We drove in, everyone else took a party party limo, but we weren't about that life because we're both like 90-year-old women. And we wanted to have an out if it was too crazy by being able to drive away and not wait on the party limo. But we drove in. We went to this this drag show that was in the basement of a gay club in Boston. The basement of a dive bar / gay club in Boston, and it was amazing. The show was really good, and the performers were all really good, and their makeup and costumes were crazy. Like, they're dressed up as like 90s and 2000s pop idols like Beyonce and Missy Elliott and stuff. Dancing to that. Did you ever figure out what collectibles do? Absolutely nothing, Blossom. I looked it up. They don't do anything, which is sad because it's got potential. But I never played. I played a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie and those type of games. Did the collectibles in those games outside of the Jiggies or whatever they were called? Did they do anything? Did you unlock stuff with them? Because that's what it's trying to channel. Why can't I pick this up? It's too late now. It's not letting me grab it. Excuse me. The Call to the Void is the weird thought that sometimes you have to do something really dumb for it. Is that different than just boredom thoughts? Got him. Not this time, trap. But yeah, a lot of people do have that. I think I was reading I forget what the context was. It's like one of those stupid, I feel like there's a lot of bloggers, like self-help bloggers, or like people who act like have had some sort of enlightenment and they make blog posts about it. I think it's on Thought Catalog that I'm thinking of. But someone was posting about how they went to like a cliffside in South Africa, like I think it's like the southernmost part of Africa or something, and it's just this cliffside and it's just this expanse of ocean in front of them, and he's like, yeah, I just went and I stood at the edge and like let my legs dangle over it, and people were looking at me like I was insane, and it's just because I just wanted to feel alive. Like, this person was just like sitting on this dangerous cliffside just for the sake of feeling alive. And I don't know how I feel about that. If that's like how you need to feel alive in your life, then you gotta realign some priorities, I think. What does the purple mean? It's not normally purple, is it? Or is it? Well, we'll just go for it. Yeah, the party limo, we actually were driving behind the party limo for most of the ride, but it was going 40 miles an hour in a 60 lane on the highway. I think because it's a guy basically babysitting a bunch of girls who are getting white girl wasted in the back, and it's probably very dangerous
Arrows may indeed
to drive faster.
These shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Yo, shut up! I got torches. It's fine. Wouldn't get 50 whole gold for me? I can go to college. I don't have to do any of this dungeoneering again. I can get a page from a college textbook with that. Why do I keep doing that? The notes unlock doors? Wait, what were the Jiggies then? Was that not Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I think it was just mostly because of the inspiration from those games that they went with it not doing anything, because most games nowadays seem to have points for the collectibles. Some games do make it only the achievements that are the point. Room battle with treasure. Great, we get all the things. The snake's stupid grin. It's so good, Potato. It's so pure and innocent and adorable, and it makes me happy. And also, I like the fact that you can change his face to be horrible. No, I touched it. Wasn't enough.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
What are you doing?
Unsprung and
Not great.
thirsting for blood.
Minus 20 dodge for 12 rounds. Excellent. Excellent. Meanwhile, we get the minus 12 dodge on a chicken. Let's just not get in battle. Feeling alive until suddenly no longer alive. Exactly. It's just a risk you gotta take to feel alive, apparently, if you're that dude. If you're in the place in life that dude was. Can't quite relate. I can relate to having to do exciting things to sometimes like feel more alive, but not dumb things. Eat a spicy curry? Some people, potato, are immune to spicy curries. My brother, he gets, like, when he gets food from the Thai place, like local Thai food, damn it, he will ask them to make it extra spicy, and then he puts dried chili peppers on top of it. Like, how are your organs intact? I don't understand. Or you're just not, like, freaking shitting blood after you eat Thai food with that much spice in it. Because my stomach can't handle any of that. They were Jiggies, okay. Sometimes I get, different collectibles and stuff from older games confused. Couldn't remember which game had the Jiggies. Alright, this is very similar to the other party that we had issues with fighting earlier, so I gotta actually think about this. Let's try to blind 2 in the back, because they're gonna make us crazy. Until we can blink them away. No rending! I don't want to bleed
A
anymore!
dizzying blow to body and brain.
No more bleeding! I'm out of bandages! I'm out of bandages! No, we put a barnacle barrier on him. This is not going great, guys. Alright, we gotta heal up poor Samus. Let him do the bleeding. We don't want him to bleed himself. Let's try to slap Chop. He's got so much protection, though. We might still be able to get him. What? I thought my cursor's over this guy. But my cursor's over... I didn't move my cursor. I clicked on this guy, and it... Okay. It attacked the other guy. Jiggy's unlocked worlds. Oh, okay. So notes were kind of just unlocking optional areas. Don't you have enough treasure to just open a small B&B? I'm tired. I don't know if these guys are interested in my crests and my busts. They don't seem like they're the type. I think Socksman's interested in the busts more than anyone. His nymphomania. Oh, he's guarded. Okay, alright. I didn't understand how the guard works. I thought it just added defense to him. Okay, thank you. So he's just acting as a tank, basically, for him. That makes sense. Alright, so let me just try to focus on this guy then. Alright, that should take him out. 2 damage, 3 rounds. Yep, perfect. Heal up. Samus. Samus. Chicken's making me worried. He's amazing. I think he's just numb to it, Potato, somehow. I think he's just developed this tolerance after abusing his poor intestines so much. Eldritch Pull? Don't do that. No! Chicken, no! Get out of there. We gotta waste a chicken turn. Or we're gonna have to waste all the other turns. He's become one with the Ring of Fire. I think his butt is probably the Ring of Fire. Thai places water it down for white people unless you have to order it Thai hot. Yeah, that's why they actually asked a question like when we called, or no, when we went in to pick it up, they were like, who is the one who orders it extra hot? Because they were just so concerned for him ordering it that spicy. They were amazed, I think, that a white person would order it that spicy. No! I know it's gonna bleed out anyway, but I want it to die before then. Danny, how's it going? Wait, what did I get? No, what did Chicken get?
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
I wasn't looking. Paranoid fuck. Alright, Neuro, thank you so much for stopping by. Get some rest. Talk to you later. Thought you said you were out of sandwiches. I'm out of those too. We're out of all the things. We're in some trouble. We gotta move our paranoid chicken back. Everyone's out of order. This isn't good. We're all scrambled. I need a bandage. I need an adult. Sparkly, you gotta get up here. I don't care about your need for bandages. Socksman's gotta quit being a hero and go back to... Actually, can we pick off this dude? That does barely any damage. At 2. That adds torch plus 5. That adds torch plus 6 and stomp. Let's do it up. Samus may die.
Ringing ears.
Ow!
Blurred
Oh, it's
vision.
not good.
The end
It's not
of
good at all.
bridges.
No! Socksman's scared! Socksman was usually doing so well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Samus. Okay, Samus is making up for it.
Many fall in the face of
Samus,
chaos.
carry
but not
us.
this one. Not today.
Don't bleed out. You gotta carry us, please. Please do not bleed. Alright, how do we help Samus? I don't have any bandages. I have 2 HP. This is not... this is not good. Praise Bub! I remember seeing a receipt for someone who demanded the hottest spice the Thai place could provide. The waitress left a note in the order saying he wants to die. Kill him! Give the man what he wants, even if it will be his end. At least his taste buds will be happy being singed off for the brief moment while he enjoys the Thai food. Alright, well, it's been fun. They might have increased the virtue chance for Radiant mode or something, Befreen? Or I'm just very lucky. It's also a possibility. Do we op? I don't think it's gonna help us much. I don't think we're gonna be able to one-shot him. What does Stalwart do again? Where can I see what Stalwart does? This is some shit. Alright, I think I should probably just stun them so I can get into a better place. Because I don't think I'll be able to one-shot anything. Let's yop. We got 2 more yops where that came from. Don't stress weave! Chicken's paranoid and super freaking stressed. This may be the end for Chicken. This may be the end. What can Chicken hit? The play grenade. That dude in the back. Or we can move. Let's move. No, I don't want sparkly. Oh, man, everyone's so fucked up placement-wise. I got a play grenade. Let's blight that corpse. That'll do some good. Socksman, you gotta move back. Alright, we're doing a little bit better now. Maybe salvaged. Leper, you can chop this dude up. He's not guarded anymore. Yes! One shot!
Annihilated.
Leper does so much damage! Samus is at death's door and needs the bandage at the same time. Samus needs an adult. It's got 25 HP, so I don't think there's a prayer of us killing it. Then it's 60% bleed resist. Some people are like, they cannot taste anything other than capsicum. Is it capsicum? Is that how you say it? The spice? I feel like it doesn't taste like anything other than burning. I don't think anyone's got taste buds that are that subtle. Alrighty, Kilgore, thanks so much for stopping by. Catch you later. Oh, capsaicin. When people come into my restaurant thinking they're tough, I write killed with hot in the order and we... You dip a toothpick amount? So it's that spicy? Can you actually murder someone with spice? Can it kill someone? Can it like eat a hole through their stomach if it's spicy enough? Asking for a friend. Alright, I guess we up. I guess that's the only choice. He's resistant! I should have read! Rip Samus. Wait, no, how did we not die? The next blow could be fatal, but we're fine. Was that just stress damage? Samus is surprisingly not stressed out, despite the fact that he's bleeding out of the everything and has no HP and is at death's door. He's doing great. Man! What do I even do? Do we blind? Do we stun? Do we blight? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna blight this guy again. You sign a waiver for the hot sauces? What? Yeah, you're still alive, Socksman. I tried really hard to kill everyone. And we got... Socksman is alive and still the MVP. With the crit heals from Death's Door. Jesus Christ. Hit him up. Samus, no one's died. No one has died yet. I don't know how. It is a toxin. It's funny how humans have kind of evolved to find certain toxins delicious. So I heard a theory, and I don't know if it's true, that certain spices are antibacterial, and in certain cultures, like more humid hot cultures, like in Thailand and stuff, where food is more prone to spoiling and getting dangerous bacteria on it, the spices can kill the bacteria, and that might be partly why we evolved taste for them. I don't know if that works, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just something I heard. Do we attack him? Do we stun him? I think it's stun again. He's so resistant still? What? He's only got 25. Oh, my coin flips. My coin flips aren't going great. But Samus is off Death's Door, so that's okay. Oh, it's not guaranteed to kill, so it's like you get a saving throw, basically. Spicy food can eat a hole through your heart. You really like spicy food too, Fanny? Man, I wish I could hit this one. Why can't I hit you? Why can't I hit you? Help us all. Please help us all. Oh, you know what?
Slow death.
That was dumb. I should have just used Blight and then it would have hit him because he was protecting him. I didn't even think of that. Now we know. We learning. We learning slowly. Don't. Everyone. Next dungeon I go to here, I'm gonna bring like 18 bandages because everyone's just constantly bleeding. Well, we don't have any more yopping, so we actually have to fight, and they have really terrible. Like they're really good against bleeds. So let's just hit them. 2 damage. What is your debuff? Minus 20% damage. That's pretty bad. That's pretty shit. Good job. You go back here. You heal up. So it's 4 to 5 heal for yourself. I'm gonna heal up Socksman. Crit heal! Holy shit! Oh, RNGesus has blessed us again on this day. I feel like. Capsaicin burns, that's your body saying, "What are you doing, you idiot? Don't eat that stuff." But it burns so good. I actually think we should heal. Wicked Hack. Yes. Just plink away at him with your 4 damage attacks. It's going great. Excellent. Excellent. We just healed that 6. He's in the front row now. We can do some work. Let's heal up. Let's heal up Sparkly. Chicken's kind of not doing much for our party, so not the MVP. How's it going, Malice Soul? Spices were used to preserve food. Okay. Alright, so I learned something. I learned something reading things on the internet. Sometimes you really shouldn't trust what you read on the internet. It was just a theory. I don't know if it was so much as preserving food they were saying, or just generally potentially protecting food from bacterial effects, even if it was fresh. Little bacteria's crawling on them. What do you normally eat for spicy food, Alice? The character sheet has their death blow resistance. Okay, let me check this thing. Oh, wow. So is this because Stalwart? It's so high? It's just super good at being at Death's Door? What are the other ones at? Oh no. Yeah, I guess it is, because their base is all about 67. That's pretty high. Is it that high in Darkest Dungeon? Or Darkest mode, rather? Oh, praise bump! Okay, it is from Stalwart, thank you. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, so that helped us out quite a bit there, I think. So much blood. Fill you up. A crit! I swear to God, I feel like I'm hacking this game sometimes with the number of beneficial buffs and crit heals I get. I feel like it's a little high. Age! What'd you miss? No one died, and you're not in the party. Sorry, you weren't invited. You got here late, and not fashionably late. You're here at like the end of the stream. Da ta ta.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Trifling victory. You are a god, pretty much, Socksmith. You've gotten so many good buffs, like so many crit heals. I kind of want to take this, but it was by far the best stream. It was not. Don't lie to him. He's sensitive. Are you doing base requests? Should I do bass requests? Because there's fish people.
Wealth beyond measure.
Look at all this stuff I can't
awarded
carry.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Great. Thank you. Make room or... Make room for what? You got so much shit. What did you do? I think the octopuses with the tentacle earrings and the cestus are the best part of this dungeon. Excuse me. We got this whole other branch to go. Oh no, I gotta wrap it up, guys. I got work tomorrow. And we're only halfway through the dungeon. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go like 1 or 2 rooms and then I'll have to camp. And then we might have a prayer of finishing this one without losing anyone. It's actually going a lot better than it was at the start. I don't know how. I'm not like doing anything super strategic. We got a bad lineup because we can't hit the back row consistently, and we got some paranoid and fearful people hanging out, so it's not going great, but no one died still. I think this is the 5th time I've streamed this game and no one's died. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like we gotta actually specifically work to kill people at this point, or just go into harder dungeons, just because my luck has been so good. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone, for the hosts, for the hanging out, for the lurking, for everything, guys, for chatting and stuff. I'll be back Tuesday with not this game. I'll probably play this again on Thursday. But Tuesday, I might start a new game. I was thinking of potentially Descent Free Space, but I don't know. I don't want to commit to it yet because I change my mind every 2 seconds. But Tuesday will be something other than this, and then this I'll try again on Thursday. I'm not going to stream this indefinitely. I do have fun streaming this, but I definitely understand this is not everyone's cup of tea to watch. And I think I don't know when a good leaving off spot would be, but I heard that a full playthrough of this is like 40-50 hours on this difficulty that I'm on. That's pretty long as far as streams go for a game for me. Stick to one. So I don't know, but I'll see how far I can get into this. But yeah, thank you guys again for everything. I'm gonna find someone to host. If anyone is new to the stream, I do have a Discord. I always forget to do this, but I do have a Discord where we hang out off stream if you want to check it out, and then I kind of announce when I go live and stuff there. That's pretty much it. Who is streaming? Let's see. You got more Old Bay? Just like freaking rolling in Old Bay over there. Alright, let's host up. Got choices. Okay, I will host Kilgore, because he just started up his stream. He is playing... I don't know this game. Cyclones? Cyclones? It's an FPS, it looks like. He's cool, he was hanging out here earlier. I'm gonna give him a host, because I haven't hosted him in a bit. Host your own offline screen. My offline screen is huge Bloodborne spoilers. I try to make it so people don't see it most of the time. Socksman, you gotta stream for me to host you. I don't host people who don't stream. I don't host an empty page. That's the problem. Alright, did I get the zeros in the right place? I always mess up Kilgore's name. I think it's 2 zeros. Yes, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna host Kilgore. Check him out, he's a chill guy. And yeah, I will catch you guys on Tuesday with something new. Have a good night, everyone.